Okay. Slapping the thighs. I know I'm ready to talk about some football. I hope you guys are too. Got the chat on the screen. That's something you usually don't see on a daily basis. Here, we can upgrade that. We can just make it a little smaller so you don't, cover up the Super Bowl logo. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Super Bowl 55 podcast. I'm here. I'm not here with Dante at the moment. He is currently not present. He told me that he would not be here until around 1 o'clock. So until then, it is almost 1 o'clock. But until then, you have me to talk to. I am your host, Weepy Guitar 90, the Weepster. This is gonna be an exciting day. Talking about football. It's what I love doing. Besides playing Among Us, DBD, and all that stuff, talking about football, even if it's not my favorite team, but still, talking about football is my thing. When I get into most of my arguments, even though I don't like arguing with people, most of my arguments are caused by football. And it's just a thing that people do. When they express themselves, when they express the sport they love and truly do love, and it's something I've always talked about and always loved. If it wasn't wrestling, back when I was a kid, it was WWE or video games. But nowadays, football is pretty much my life. Football, YouTube, family, and I guess you can say school too. We got 6 people watching so far, only 2 likes, but we can get those likes going. Let's go. Let's get 155 likes. 100 likes for the Weepster and 55 likes for Super Bowl 55, Here. But if anyone has any questions to ask me or anything, wise, before we get Dante in here, go right ahead, ask me, No one can join the voice chat unless you have my permission. If you don't have my permission and you join, you will get moved out. No hate, no nothing. And just the way it goes, If you do want to join the Discord, if you're not in it already, then the Discord link is down in the description right then and there, because I don't forget. Sometimes I do forget to put the Discord link down there, but today is a lot different. Will you ever do a face reveal? If so, when will you do it? I'm probably never gonna do a face reveal. That's never gonna happen. I think I like being, somewhat mysterious. I've already given you guys the eye reveal, and you guys have already seen my hands and shit. So basically, you don't really know my face, though, shockingly, even though, I've given you guys eyes and stuff. The key features to knowing what someone looks like is pretty much the nose and the mouth. The eyes can give it away, but you have a bunch of YouTubers on the internet who give away only a small percentage of their face, but you have no idea what that dude or that female looks like. Because it's not really, it's a common feature to see eyes, but, you gotta see the full face to realize what a face looks like, Got 3 likes so far, we got 4 people watching, but how you doing today, TJ, how you doing, Goated, how you doing, Jake, and Brownie, if you're still here, how you doing, Brownie? Chiefs are gonna win, end of story. Well, if you want to talk about that, we can talk about that, We might be joined by someone else on the podcast too, if I'm correct. I think someone asked me yesterday if they could be in it. I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm doing good. You're doing good. That's great, man. Be sure to share this stream out. If you have any football fanatics and friends in your family or life, that would die to be in something like this, go ahead and share it. Do you do Fortnite? Not Nick. Jake, you've been here for months. I don't do Fortnite. I cannot stand Fortnite. Fuck Fortnite. Fortnite is one of the things I do not tolerate. I don't care if you like it. You can play it all you want. You can do your and whatever you do on Fortnite. But you're never going to hear me talk about or play in Fortnite. Bucks are winning easy. See, we've had two people so far that we've had someone else like you who's already come in here who said the Chiefs are going to win, end of story. You guys kind of have this similar, you guys are similar in a way, you guys like the other team, but you're saying that both teams are going to win easy, without a doubt, end of story, Raven, hi, and share the stream. Thank you, Raven. Welcome to the stream. I like your name, bro. How you doing today? Leave a like, everyone. 155 likes is not easy to get. Therefore, it's probably not going to happen. But a boy can have a memory. A boy can have a dream. And his dream is 155 likes on a live stream. Don't use fake accounts. Don't use 3,000 emails. Don't do that. What's your least favorite team? My least favorite team is there are four. I have four least favorite teams. Of course, as a Ravens fan, I hate the Steelers, I hate the Browns, I hate the Bengals. I also do truly hate the New England Patriots. I cannot stand those four teams. However, there was one time where I cheered for the New England Patriots, and it was back in 2018 when the Steelers and Patriots went off and the Patriots lost that game, but the Ravens still ended up winning the division. Didn't really get far in the playoffs, Lamar's first playoff game, but it was a great season. I enjoyed it, seeing Flacco go was sad, and it's heartfelt to see someone like that go, someone who's giving your team so much in the last decade to just slip away because he isn't the way he used to be, But yeah, what's going on? Kill Deer Survival, how you doing today? Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for dropping by. Be sure to drop a like, share the stream out. I grew up watching the Patriots, so they're really the only team I like. That's totally fine. You can like the Patriots. I'm not saying you don't have to. I don't like the Patriots, but that's just me. Don't change your feelings on a team because of me, because that's just stupid. But once again, like the stream, we're trying to get. I'm gonna pin the message. I'm gonna pin a message. Welcome, Super Bowl fans. Oh shit. Damn. Hey, Drew Burt, go Tom Brady. Oh, you're a Tom Brady fan. You the Bucks fan. Okay. How you doing, Drew Burt? Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate you. Just letting y'all know, I will not be broadcasting, quote-unquote, showing the Super Bowl. This stream's only going to last a couple hours. So, but we're here to talk about who we think is going to win, who we think is going to lose, what the stats are going to be, the score is, who's going to win MVP, who's going to have the best game of their career, who's going to have the worst game of their career. And we're also going to be talking about transactions that are happening in the league right now. Like, we're going to be talking about Deshaun Watson and what we think is going to happen to him. We're going to be talking about Carson Wentz, because Carson Wentz is currently in one of the biggest scenarios in his career, because he might be traded in the next week. We're going to be talking about We're not going to be talking about my team, the Ravens. We're not going to be talking about the Pittsburgh Steelers because that is my friend Dante's team. And, if we start talking about those two teams and how back and forth of who's better, who's not, arguments are going to happen. Shit's going to go down. It's, the livelihood of a football fan to argue over another football fan of who's who. Bucks are going to score every drive. That's your bold statement right there, and I really do hope it is a high scoring game. I'm talking, 40-40, 50-50. Shit, even 60-60 would sound fucking awesome, We've beat Brady once already this year, yeah, you did. Juju might go to the Chargers. That's a possibility. What's going on, King Jackson? How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for leaving a like. Hope you're having a great day, pal. Want to bet? I'm not betting anything. I'm not betting any of my money. I don't really have money to bet. I'm not betting.
Hello.
It's, ladies and gentlemen, the man is here. Dante, give the chat a warm welcome. We already got 9 people in here so far. How you doing, bud?
What's going on, bro? How's it going, chat? Yeah, sorry, man. I'm still staying with my parents, so I got to do chores whenever they tell me to.
That's okay,
Yeah.
Anyway, Dante, the stimulants are, we're not talking about the Ravens, we're not talking about the Steelers, because you know how we are if we start talking about
You
those
mean
two
stipulations?
teams. Yeah, stipulation, stimulus, whatever. We're not talking about those two teams, because we argue if we talk about those two teams.
Yeah.
But we're talking about the Super Bowl, the stats, the scores, what's going to happen. We can talk about the transactions that are happening in the league, like Deshaun Watson, Carson Wentz, the free agents, all that stuff. That's what we can talk about. So,
that's fair.
So far, there's a lot of people in the streams. There's a lot of Chiefs fans, a lot of Buccaneers fans. A lot of people are saying that the Buccaneers are going to score in every drive. Some are saying that the Chiefs are going to win. End of story. Someone wants to bet me.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's fun. Right. You got 10 likes, 10 like hype. What's going on?
So what are you predicting, I guess?
So my Super Bowl predictions are, I think this is gonna be probably one of the highest scoring Super Bowls in history. You got Tampa Bay with one of the best offenses in the league, probably the best offense in NFC. Because Green Bay was my favorite offense, but they outshined Aaron Rodgers and the Packers to move on to the Super Bowl. So I think the final score of this game will be, I'm going to go with the Bucks. The Bucks are going to win 45-42. Final score. Tom Brady will achieve his 7th ring. Kansas City and Mahomes will, for the first time in over 3 years, have defeat. And, they'll have defeat and they'll realize that, they can't be on top forever. And
so you're thinking that Tampa Bay is actually going to win in Tampa Bay?
Yeah, I think it could happen. You got home field advantage. There's gonna be almost 35,000 fans here. There's gonna be a lot of people, and Tampa Bay fans already bought tickets are gonna sit outside the stadium if they aren't in the stadium. They're gonna be everywhere, bro. There's gonna be planes flying over of Tampa Bay fans. With those banners in the back. It's gonna be crazy. It's never happened before. A team to play in the Super Bowl in their home stadium. It almost happened back in 2018. The Vikings were one game off of a Super Bowl in their home stadium, but they lost to the Eagles in the NFC Championship. But Dante, what is your predictions on the score and who will win?
Interesting. Yeah, so oh, dude, it's literally such a close call. But I can understand why you would pick the Bucks. I can totally say that. But just looking at everything and how it shaped out, I would say the Bucks' best shot at winning the Chiefs is the fact that they're a well-balanced team. Like
Mhm.
I don't think if you're just comparing like their teams, I would say the Chiefs have more talent on their team.
Well,
But
for sure. For sure.
the thing about that is their talent is primarily only on the offensive side of the ball. So with
Mhm.
that being said, I would say the Bucks are the more well balanced team. And if a team is gonna beat the Chiefs, they have to be well balanced.
Mhm.
Um, but with that being said, here let me pull up the Buccaneers schedule.
All
The
right.
Buccaneers lost some questionable games that kind of make me like scratch my head a little bit. And I think it's a little bit of the deciding factor. They lost to the Bears in week 5.
Oh yeah, that was
And granted it was 20-19, but even keeping it that close with the Bears, yeah, that's kind of a factor for me in my deciding, I think. They got crushed by the Saints 38-3. They
Mhm.
lost to the Rams 27-24, and the Rams offensively, they did not impress me. Like
Yeah.
Jared Goff is not a mobile quarterback whatsoever. He
No.
just stands in the pocket, you know?
Mhm.
And if you offensively let the Rams put 27 points on you, imagine what the Chiefs are going to do, you know?
Yeah.
So, I don't know, man. Um Also like they already played the Chiefs, right?
Mhm.
And the Chiefs at the beginning of this season were kind of in a slump, you know?
Yeah.
And when it got to playoff times, they started like arising to the occasion, it seems like.
Mhm.
And I don't know. And it's the same thing with the Buccaneers. Like, I mean, the Buccaneers beat the Packers, but the thing with the Packers, though, is, in my opinion, every time I think the stat was like Rodgers has been in the championship like 6 times and he's only won it once to go to the Super Bowl. So I
Yeah.
mean the Packers are used to losing in the championship. Like I don't want to take away that win, but like because it was fairly earned.
Mhm.
And Tom Brady, like he's great. And if the Bucks are to win, I think it's gonna come down to the run game. And
All right. All right.
as far as I'm aware, the Buccaneers' offensive game plan is focused around the passing game. And I think the way that they lost to the Raiders and all the teams that play the Chiefs is that the teams that play the Chiefs, in order to win, they use the run game to kill the clock and they got lucky with when they got the ball. You have to get the ball last against the Chiefs. If you even allow the Chiefs to get 50 seconds of clock at the end of the game, they're going to drive it down and score, and they're
Yeah.
going to win the game.
Yeah.
And if any team's going to be good at clock management, I think Tom Brady will. But I don't know, man. This is a tough question. I know I keep going around in circles, but I think I got to go with the Chiefs here. And only reason I say that is I know this is like I know people don't like hearing this, but I think Tom Brady's getting up there, and Patrick Mahomes is spry and he's fresh, and he's been there before. He's done it before. He has experience,
Mhm.
and yeah, I don't know, man. I just think the Chiefs are gonna take it, and I agree. I think it's gonna be an offensive battle. I think the way that the Bucks need to win is to have just fantastic time management, and I wouldn't be surprised if the Bucks win. But I think the Chiefs are gonna win, and I think I'm gonna predict like 34-28 final
34,
score Chiefs.
34-28. That's a good score prediction. It's a touchdown game right there. Um,
Yeah,
like you said, this is gonna be a battle between two powerful offenses, and there's gonna be a lot of ups and downs. We might see Brady finally give out. We might see Mahomes and the Chiefs actually break down. This is gonna be probably one of the best Super Bowls in history, if not the best, because you have the GOAT, Tom Brady. He's been to 10 Super Bowls. He's won 6 of them. He knows what it's like to face good teams. He's faced,
let's just hope it's a good Super Bowl because
yeah.
When the Patriots played the Rams, we
Rams.
all thought that was going to be a good Super Bowl, but the
Yeah,
final score was like 12-9.
yeah.
We can hope.
There, yeah, that was a terrible game, and that was the very last time Tom
Horrible.
Brady got to see the shining lights in the Super Bowl, and but I think this year, he has a different team. He has Mike Evans and Chris Godwin, two, if not the two best duo receivers in the league. I got
And don't forget, he has the ex-Steeler himself,
the
the
Steelers
man
stuff,
who
Antonio
froze
Brown,
his feet and
and
couldn't wear a helmet, Antonio Brown.
Antonio Brown,
But
the laugh stock of the 2020 and 2019
yeah,
season.
but you can't ignore his talent.
Yeah,
He's very, very
he's
good
gonna
on the
be
field.
he's gonna be a big impact. This is his first Super Bowl ever, and he's gonna shine
Yep.
bright. But
Yeah.
a big thing with the Chiefs is, I found this out last night that, well, no, not last night, today. Patrick Mahomes needs to get toe surgery on his foot, after the Super Bowl, so that's going to affect him because Mahomes isn't what you call the mobile quarterback. He's not like a
Yeah, he's not
Lamar.
a very mobile
He
quarterback. But if he needs to run the ball
he
like a
will
few
run.
yards to get a first down, he will run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on,
He's not
Brayman?
Jared Goff.
How you doing?
Um, but I don't think it's a toe. And like usually if you get like a toe or a finger injury, if I'm correct, like you can tell me if I'm wrong. But they usually just splint it to another toe, like the toe next
Yeah,
to it, like
yeah,
they'll tie it together.
yeah,
So I don't think that's that big of a deal. And even if someone gets injured in this game, it's the Super Bowl, there's nothing to play after this. So
yeah,
unless it's serious, they're not going to take him out of the game
yeah.
because you realize this is for all the marbles. This is what you're playing
Yes,
for.
yes. Yeah, and that's gonna be the biggest, I think, effect because I've seen Mahomes run and I've seen the way he runs. Last year against Tennessee, he had that iconic 30-yard run where he made spin moves and he made players that you never see ever get juked out. Like
Yeah.
he can run to an extent that he can probably bulldoze a small cornerback, but with Mahomes' foot being hurt, he's gonna stay in the pocket 90% of the game, which is gonna be pretty unusual for Mahomes because he usually runs out of the pocket and he'll throw a dart or he'll throw the ball snake-eyed to Tyreek Hill in the middle of the field, down the field or something. But
Hmm.
this is gonna be this is gonna be a big pass game, and like you said, it's gonna come down to the run game as well because you got two rookie running backs in the Super Bowl. You got I'm not sure who the Chiefs running back's name is. I don't remember honestly, but I know
It's Clyde,
Clyde
Allaire, Clyde Allaire something.
Clyde Allaire, and you got
Um,
Ronald Jones, which both running backs. Both running backs produced really well. Clyde, he was hurt half the season, while Ronald Jones was producing 1,000 yards, was producing 100-yard games. I think he had a 200-yard game this season, if I'm not mistaken. And this is going to be a really, interesting game because you have two quarterbacks who are the best at their game. Got two rookie running backs. Both teams have great receivers, great tight ends. Buccaneers have a better defense, but you can't count out the Chiefs' defense because the Chiefs' defense couldn't shut you down in minutes. Like they're not the bad. They have one of the best safeties in the league, and Tyrann Mathieu, and he's a lockdown safety to me, and he is gonna be on Chris Godwin or Mike Evans the entire game. So this game might not be a receiver. This game might not be a lot of passing. It could be. Wait, hold on. There could be a chance that there's not a lot of passes in this game for Tampa Bay. This could be like 20 passes total for Tom Brady and a lot of runs for Ronald Jones and stuff. Brady likes throwing to Gronkowski. Gronkowski is his number one target all time. So as
Mm-hmm.
long as Brady can toss the ball down and Gronk can get a good first down, get 10, 20 yards, he can move smoothly, and every now and then he can have those big plays where he throws it to Antonio Brown, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, or that number 10 dude, I don't know, the little white dude that caught that big touchdown play in the NFC Championship and stuff. I don't know who he is, but I heard he trash talked Tyreek Hill and said that he was the fastest player in the league, which in my
Yeah, Scotty
opinion,
Miller.
Scotty
I
Miller,
don't know
yeah,
about that.
which
But
I do not agree with either. I seen Tyreek Hill outrun the fastest cornerbacks in the league. I've seen Tyreek Hill outrun the Ravens defense when they were on top. I've seen Tyreek Hill outrun the best cornerback in the league. Whether it was whoever like Xavier Howard, I've seen him outrun. Tre'Davious White, I've seen him outrun. The best in the business. So this is gonna be a very, very interesting, somewhat game. Fournette,
I hope so, man.
yeah, Leonard,
That's I just hope it's a good game. That's all you can hope for.
yeah, yeah. So what's going on, Shawnee Mack and Jorge? How you doing? Yeah, Shawnee Mack, Leonard Fournette is the Tampa Bay running back. But he hasn't produced as much as Ronald Jones has. I get Leonard Fournette. He didn't really
Well,
get the
actually, I have the stats pull up here while you're talking.
yeah.
In the postseason, Leonard Fournette actually has 211 rushing yards, and Ronald Jones has 78. So it looks like
Ooh.
they're leaning more towards Fournette um, as the bell cow. And speaking of Bell, Le'Veon Bell has got quite a few touches for the Chiefs as well. He has 82 rushing attempts and 528 yards, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire has 181 attempts and 803 yards. It looks specifically like they like to use Bell in like third and one, third and two
Yeah.
positions,
Mhm.
which makes sense because he's a big guy and he likes to like be patient behind the line. If you've
Mhm.
ever watched him play, he likes
Yeah.
to wait for the holes to open, and that's great. That's probably a great spot for him.
Yes.
But yeah, so oh, also, what do you think about like the coach matchup? I guess
Ooh,
like
Bruce
Bruce Arians
Arian
versus
versus Andy
Andy
Reid.
Reid.
This is gonna be, you got two coaches who've been in the league for almost. Well, you got Andy Reid, who has been in the coaching business since the '90s. He's led the Eagles to Super Bowls. He's led the Chiefs to Super Bowls, and yeah, Bruce Arian, who's never really played in the Super Bowl, but he's coached quarterbacks that are unbelievable. He coached Kurt Warner. Wait, no, he didn't. My mistake. He coached quarterbacks like Carson Palmer and stuff. And Carson Palmer, you look at his stats, he's never really won a Super Bowl. He's never really been the top guy in the league. But he's shown, and he led the Cardinals to, back-to-back playoff seasons. And he led the Cardinals to an NFC championship back in 2015. But they did lose to what is now known as the forgotten 15-1 Carolina Panthers, led by Cam Newton. But these two coaches are gonna put on a spectacular show. I'm expecting them to have plays that you've never seen before. I'm hoping to hell that they have a play that's similar to the Philly special. It can be the Buccaneers special. It can be the Chiefs special. I want to see them put their quarterback at running back, have a tight end or a receiver snap the ball, toss it to someone who can throw the ball properly, and toss it to the quarterback in the end zone. It could happen. It's a fun play to watch. I remember watching it live with the Philadelphia Eagles in Super Bowl 52. That play
To
caught
be
me off guard.
fair, the reason they call it the Philly special is because of the importance of it, right?
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that play actually started with Tom Brady. I'm pretty sure
Oh
Tom
yeah,
Brady was the one who originated
yeah,
that.
yeah. Tom Brady. They did run the play in the beginning of the. Wait a minute. Hold on. Dragon Knight. You cannot beat. Folks who are watching, You cannot join the voice chat unless you have my permission, mine, and Dante's permission. We will allow fans to start joining in just a moment or two. But for now, we're going to be giving our intel and stuff on what we think is going to happen. So have some patience. So what's going on, my ops? What's going on, Revis? What's going on, Dragon Knight? And Shawnee Mac, how y'all doing? Leave a like, subscribe, do all that. We're trying to get to 155 likes, 100 likes for the Weepster, and 55 likes for Super Bowl 55, because, why not? But, what were we talking about? I kind of lost track.
I was,
What?
he said, what's that? I forget what I was saying. Oh, well, basically, I was just gonna say, on your point, you said that Bruce Arians hasn't really done it before, but he went to the Super Bowl with the Steelers as like their offensive coordinator. I believe both times.
So,
But he definitely was there. He definitely was there in 2008 when we won against the Cardinals, and 2010. And speaking of the Cardinals, I think Bruce Arians' biggest accomplishment, even though they didn't make it to the Super Bowl, right after Kurt Warner left, pretty much everyone thought the Super Bowl window was closed on the Cardinals. Bruce Arians took a job in the Indianapolis Colts with Andrew Luck. They ended up winning 9 games and 3 losses while he was at head coach, which was good enough for the Arizona Cardinals to pick him up as a head coach. His first year in 2013, he took a chance on an aging quarterback who had a terrible injury. They thought his career was over. And that quarterback's name is Carson Palmer. Carson Palmer came to the Arizona Cardinals, and he arranged the team around him, giving him offensive line protection and a running game. The next 3 years, the Arizona Cardinals went pretty deep into the playoffs. They went 10-6, 11-5, 13-3, and like I said, they went pretty deep into the playoffs. Mm-hmm. So if he could take a team like the Arizona Cardinals, which, I mean, they were the same team before he got there that they are now, imagine like what he's done with the Buccaneers. He's actually pretty much essentially done the same thing. He got, look at the Buccaneers before. They had Jameis Winston. So what I'm trying to say is he is a strategic. I think he's one of the most strategic coaches in the league. And he doesn't have experience in the Super Bowl as a head coach per se, but he has experience serving in other positions, like offensive coordinator, quarterbacks coach. So you see what I mean? Yeah. And with that being said, Andy Reid has been to a Super Bowl before. So, and the Super Bowl Andy Reid was at, I believe, was also in Florida. So that, I don't know if that means anything, but that's interesting at least.
It is a fun fact, Also, fun fact: the last 2 Super Bowls have been, both were won by the 2 Super Bowl quarterbacks this year. Tom Brady won 2 years ago, and Mahomes won last year. So that's another little fun fact, Do
you wanna know an even more fun fact?
What?
So I'm gonna hold this over Whippy's head, but basically, there's 2 Steeler ex-players playing in this game, and we have Antonio Brown on the Buccaneers, and we have Le'Veon Bell on the Kansas City Chiefs. So regardless, the Steelers will be represented in the Super Bowl, at least a small portion, whereas the Ravens won't. So, we'll take whatever we can get, I guess.
We weren't supposed to talk about this. You knew this. Anyway, let's talk about, the, I guess you can call the, what they'll be wearing, the uniforms, The Kansas City Chiefs will be wearing their home uniform as red jerseys and white pants, while Tampa Bay will be wearing their white jerseys and pewter pants. Now, in the Super Bowl, there is, a bit of, some people will call it a curse or karma, where the home team, The team with the home jersey usually loses the Super Bowl, while the team with the away jersey comes out on top most of the time. Last year the Chiefs wore home jerseys; they came out on top. The last time any team wore a home jersey in the Super Bowl was the Eagles, and they beat the Brady and the Buccaneers. But before that, the last time a team had wore their home uniform and won was in 2010. Packers and Steelers. Aaron Rodgers wore his green, and they came up on top. I'm not sure what the final score was, but it was a close game.
Oh, yeah, but the Steelers lost because of all the freaking penalties. But I'm not going to get into it. I'm still pissed about it. If you look at the final score, we had like 3 extra drives than the Packers. We only lost because of freaking penalties, which I blame on the offensive line. So stupid.
But this is going to be a very interesting, type scenario. This is also going to be the first game this season. There's going to be over, I believe, 20,000 fans in the stadium for the first time this season. There's going to be over 35,000. 25,000
So COVID.
Fans. Yep. There's going to be 25,000 fans, normal fans, and I think there's going to be over 10,000, if I'm correct, 10,000 doctors and nurses, and, people who have helped the COVID crisis in the past year, So it's going to be pretty fun.
Yeah, that's awesome.
To see everyone there, because I'm tired of hearing, those fake fans, when the team scores and like 10 seconds later they'll play loud fan crowd noises. I'm like, what the hell? This is like, just let it be, just let the score go. You don't got to play that shit,
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Let's start talking about, the stats. What are we going to see Tom Brady do? What are we going to see Mahomes do? What's going to be the biggest shock of the season? What's going to be the most expected thing that's going to happen? I was
going to say, so Tom Brady's like averaging about 260 yards a game, but in the Super Bowl, he usually throws a little bit more than he generally does.
Yeah.
And I'm expecting him to throw around like 320. If they want to be successful, that is, he has to throw around 320. And they have to run the ball for over like 100 yards if they want to win, I think.
Yeah.
And Patrick Mahomes, I'm not even going to predict how much he's going to throw because, like, you saw the one game he threw like how many yards? Like 300 in the first half or something.
Yeah. So
something ridiculous.
So but let's not forget Tom Brady does own the record of most passing yards in the Super Bowl with over 500. But sadly, that game he lost to what is known as the Nick Foles Eagles, and that's another thing we got to talk about. Later on the stream, trades and stuff that are happening around the league. But I think Tom Brady will have a spectacular game. I think he's going to go over 300 yards. I think if he does pass about 30 times, I say he'll go 18 for 30. 23 for 40. I think he's going to throw 40 times. He's going to throw at least, I'm going to say those 3 touchdowns. 3 touchdown passes. He's going to throw to 1 to Evans. He's going to try to get Gronk in there at least once. He might go Antonio Brown or Chris Godwin or the Scotty Miller dude. But this is going to be one of those epic games where you're going to see, players who've been on top the last couple of years who haven't really shown their potential in the playoffs show up. Mike Evans, this is his first playoff season in his career, and he's already in the Super Bowl in just 5 years of being in the league. He's going to be impressive to some sort. You got Chris Godwin playing in their first Super Bowl as well, Antonio Brown, Scotty Miller, and all of them. So I'm hoping to see a lot.
The thing I'm a little suspicious about with that, though, is generally in the Super Bowl, when it's your first time going, you have to rely on your veterans, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the Buccaneers veterans, the only ones that have been there are Tom Brady and Gronk,
Yeah.
And in this postseason, I've seen lots and lots of drops from different teams, including the Buccaneers. I'm pretty sure I've seen them drop the ball a few times. Yeah, Yeah, I don't know. I think they got to step up. The young guys, especially, they can't choke. You have to realize it's just a game still, um, and get it out of their heads. They can't be
Yes.
dropping the ball for Tom Brady because Tom Brady can't run.
Yeah,
That is
yeah.
the one thing that he obviously can't do.
Yeah.
Um, so we'll see. We'll see. I guess.
Yeah, like you say, they cannot choke. People, like when you're playing the Super Bowl, yes, it's big. You're seeing a lot. You're seeing the Super Bowl logo everywhere. You're seeing fans. You're going to see confetti. You're going to see celebrities there. But you gotta keep yourself in the game, in the mindset. You gotta make this and treat this like it's another game. It's another week, and you gotta do what you do in the regular season. Mike Evans, he's one of the best receivers, if not top 5, top 3 best receivers in the league. Chris
Yep.
Godwin, one of the best receivers in the league.
One of the best
Antonio Brown.
receivers in the.
Oh, echo, a bit of echo there. Hold on, let me see if I can.
Oh, am I echoing?
No. It happens all the time. I never said you were echoing. I just said that there was an echo. That it happens
Oh,
all the
there's still
time.
an echo.
No. Hey, what's going on? I'm Hade. How you doing?
Good. Is it good now?
Yes, it's good. I never said you had an echo. It's every now and then the Discord echoes, and I can hear myself speak at full volume sometimes. But I'm DQ with the comment saying he hopes the Dodgers win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I heard there was a new Dodgers team that was joining the NFL. I mean, yeah, maybe. Who
Yeah,
knows?
maybe maybe whatever his name, Kershaw, can throw a ball about 40 yards. Maybe he can help the team win. I don't know.
Yeah, he
Anyway.
just has a cannon for an arm. I mean, Patrick Mahomes was originally supposed to go into the
Baseball.
MLB, so who
Yeah.
knows? Maybe he can transfer to the NFL, Kershaw.
What's going on?
Do you want, just to keep things interesting? Do you want to start inviting people into the call?
Yeah,
Just
sure.
so they don't have to wait till the end. We can do it sporadically.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys want to join the Discord, if you guys want to join me and Dante's voice chat for a couple minutes to talk with us about what you believe is going to happen, the Discord link is in the description down there. Go click it. Go join. If it does not work, please let me know. I can put the link in the chat. And you guys can come on in and talk to us for an average of 2 to 5 minutes. Not too long. And basically talk to people. Basically talk to us. Give your predictions. Give your reasonings. And then, we'll talk with you about that and what we believe about your... We're not going to judge you on anything, because it's totally okay.
Yo, your opinion sucks, and I know it. No, I'm not going to do that.
No, we aren't going to do that, We'll try not to. But yeah.
I mean, if you ask for my blunt honesty, then I'll give it to you. But
yeah.
But yeah, guys, you can come in if you want. I don't know how this works, but just ask Weepy, I guess.
Just join the Discord and then DM me in Discord when you have, when you're in the Discord, and I will and all you have to do is just click on the voice chat that we're in, and it will allow you to join. If you're on phone, it might take a couple steps. You might have to click it, then click join, and then you might have to put your phone on speaker. Or if you have headphones in, you can hear through the headphones. You don't have to put it on speaker. If you're on tablet, it's the same thing with the phone. But if you're on computer, it should be just a simple click, wait a couple seconds, and then you're in the Discord voice chat, Nothing much, just been single again, that's totally a-okay, everyone's single from time to time, me and Dante we're two single dudes talking about the fucking Super Bowl.
No, I mean, not too single, but
yeah. We're both talking to female, we both.
Well, I mean, I'm more kind of starting to be in a relationship. I've gone on a few dates, but yes, I get what you're saying.
He's on the picnic basket routine,
Yeah.
But anyway, once again you can join, and if you guys notice on the screen, the chat is right there. I don't know why it took me that long to put the chat on the screen like that, but the chat's there. I'm happy about that. Also, there is a background on the stream, so you cannot really see what I'm doing right now. Currently, I'm in my Discord stuff and checking all the messages and everything that I get. And currently on my YouTube, YouTube Studios to check the stream out, see how much playback, how much views, and whatnot.
How many likes are there?
What? Dante, what did you say?
You hear me? I said, how many likes are there?
26 so far.
Is that good?
Well, I mean,
How long have you been streaming?
45 minutes. So yeah, that's pretty.
Oh, 20, bro, 26 and 25 minutes? Damn.
26 and 45.
Oh, 45, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say that.
Yeah, it's a lot better than usual, because this is a big thing. I put a lot of hashtag like hashtag Tampa Bay, hashtag Kansas City, hashtag Super Bowl 55.
Yeah, Wolf, if you want to come in and ask a question, feel free, bro.
Can I join? Yeah, you can join the voice chat, by the way, but only one at a time. Just letting y'all know, only one person can join at a time.
Yeah, so like, if if 2 people join, I'm gonna have to kick Weepy out of the call because only 3 people. Just kidding.
I'll see him try. Anyway, but yeah, if anyone wants to join, be our guest. If 2 people join, I'm gonna move one of you to the general chat, where you can stay there and talk to yourself and ask yourself the questions you're gonna ask us, or talk about what you're gonna talk about. I don't know. Don't be too weird. Be creative, I guess. Who just joined? We have Zach.
We got Wolf.
Zach, what's going on, buddy? Welcome to the Discord. Welcome. How you doing, bud? Thank you for that introduction.
Tell the people out there your name, and what team you rep.
And your social security
if you do
number,
rep a team.
And your the 4 numbers on your credit card. And
Weepy's also a little creepy, so don't mind him.
No. I've known him longer than you.
So.
I've known him longer than you, Dante. Zach is my dude. All right, Zach, who are you going for in the Super Bowl this year? Are you going for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers or the Kansas City Chiefs?
The City Chiefs.
Why? Okay, are you a Kansas City fan, or are you just going for them because your team didn't go?
He's a Denver Bronco fan, correct?
Oh, you're a Denver fan?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's a bit
my
shocking.
My second team is Kansas.
Oh,
my second team is Kansas.
Okay, so you have a second.
His second team is the Chiefs. You know, right. What would you say? What is your score prediction, I guess?
Honestly.
Huh? Can you guys hear me?
Well, if you cut out.
Oh.
No, I'm thinking so.
Okay. Take your time. We are out of time. I'm just kidding now. Take your time.
What a jerk.
I'm just joking with you, bro. Don't worry, man.
Honestly, I really don't have any predictions.
You don't have any
predictions? All right, well, you think the Chiefs are going to win, and Weepy thinks the Bucks are going to win. Tell Weepy why he's wrong.
He's just wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I don't think Weepy takes into account Tom Brady's age and the lack of offensive line protection. He gets drastically less with the Bucks versus the Patriots. I don't think he's taking into account just the diverse play calling that the Chiefs offer and the Bucks, whereas they have like a basic play calling when it in terms of comparing the Chiefs to them. I don't think he's taking into account that Patrick Mahomes and that team is coming off of a Super Bowl win. Yeah, there's a lot of things I don't know if Weepy's taking into account. So, yeah. Thank you for bringing up that point, Wolf. Just to let the audience know that Weepy seems to be misinformed.
You know what? I'm just gonna
Is it your
leave. You
voice,
know,
though?
I've had a fun time here. You guys can run the stream now. I'm going back.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one, Wolf. Weepy does look like that a little bit.
Uh,
Oh, he's back.
oh,
He's not talking. Or if he is, I can't hear him.
can't hear me either.
Talking shit,
Hello?
huh? Talking
Oh,
shit.
what?
Yeah, yeah, Wolf's talking. Wolf's talking that trash, bro.
Wait, that white trash? That's what they called me back in elementary.
Yeah, I bet they called you that.
Yeah.
Wolf, do you have any other questions, or do you have anything else you want to say?
Oh, what? Sorry, my dad walked in, so I muted.
Tell your dad to
Do you have
join the
any?
podcast. Leave a like. Yeah.
Oh, do you have any other questions or anything you want to say?
Oh,
All right.
Well, that
Right,
is
around one.
time, ladies and gentlemen.
Actually,
Well,
I'm-
it was.
Weepy, I actually have one thing to say.
What is your one thing to say? What's going on, James?
Suck.
Yo,
He
you
said.
heard it there first. He
He
said
said-
you suck.
I didn't hear him say you. All I heard was suck. And that's all he said.
He said,
was
"Hey."
suck.
Well, you know,
I heard him say,
I
hey,
heard him say
Weepy.
you suck.
I heard him just say suck.
What's going on, James Money 615?
Dante,
What's going
I
on,
say
bro?
that. I said that already.
What
you
what
fuck.
what team are you picking? The Chiefs or the Bucks? And let us know in the comments down below.
Well, I know James.
Right now I'm picking the Chiefs are winning 34-28, and Weepy's picking the Bucks to win. I don't know if I've heard a score prediction from him yet.
45-42.
He's picking 45-42.
But I know my boy James over here. He is a Tennessee Titan fan, you know. So, and James, if you want to join the Discord to talk with us for a couple minutes, you know, you can join the Discord in the description down below. You can come into the voice chat, you know, give your opinion, give your score, who you think is gonna win, and that would be pretty much it, you know. Be sure to hit the like button as well. As you see, we are trying to get to 155 likes. You know, so far we are almost damn near 30. Weepy is more of a guzzler, actually. Alright, what is that comment doing here? It should be removed.
You should read it out loud.
I did. And I regret it.
Weepy swallows. Okay. We have 4 people in the chat. Oh, shoot. I opened up Cortana accidentally.
Guys, he opened up Pornhub and he's currently watching some Mia Khalifa porn right now. And right now...
Did you hear that? Did you hear Cortana?
No, I heard a moan.
Oh, well,
Weepy does more than guzzle.
Cortana wants to know the way I talk.
Why is that comment still in here either?
Weepy's deleting messages left and right. He's starting to get self-conscious about his Super Bowl pick. So make sure you come in here.
I'm
Ask us a question. You leave a like first. You gotta leave a like. Yeah. Do you want to talk about I don't know. Do you want to start going on to like other things happening around the league?
Yeah, sure. Let's talk about what's going on right now. The biggest thing in the NFL is surprisingly not the Deshaun Watson trade talk, but the biggest thing right now in the league is Carson Wentz getting traded out of Philadelphia. What do you think about that, Dante?
Wait. So did he actually just get traded?
No, but he is. I think the Eagles are trying to trade him. They do not want him anymore. Carson Wentz was the quarterback that they kept. They went for him over the Super Bowl winning quarterback Nick Foles, which everyone thought, you know, was a good idea. Some of us, like me, didn't think that was a good idea at all.
I think it would have fared the same. I mean, Nick Foles is a decent quarterback. But it really, he's actually a really great backup quarterback because he gives you a shot. But when it comes to talent, Wentz is more talented. And I don't think it's fair for him to be traded out of the Philadelphia. I mean, he had a bad year, but the previous year he had a good year.
I
The thing
mean,
about him, though, that's the if for me is just his like so far in the seasons where he has done good. Like subtracting this one away, he's been injured, so like
yeah,
hopefully that injury proneness goes away. Otherwise, I don't think he's gonna reach his potential as a quarterback.
mm, yeah,
But if we're looking at trade destinations, the most likely place I think he's gonna land is the Indianapolis Colts. But the place I'd like to see him land the most is probably the Chicago Bears.
Chicago. Yeah, see, me and my dad had this talk. If he goes to Chicago, then I believe the Eagles are going to trade him to Chicago for, ladies and gentlemen, Nick Foles. Nick Foles returns back to Philly in exchange for Carson Wentz.
I don't know if they trade for a quarterback though, because I mean they already have Jalen Hurts, right?
Yeah, you know,
I would think that they would honestly just be trading for like however many picks they could, like I don't know, but I could definitely see Nick Foles, just to have like that veteran behind Jalen Hurts to kind of like tell him how to do things, and he's already been on the Eagles plenty of years to know how to do things. So I could see that. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Yeah.
it would be pretty interesting to see Carson Wentz in a Bears uniform and Nick Foles back in Philly. You know, another big topic, rumor or trade transaction. Deshaun Watson wants out of Houston, and I'm gonna be honest. I agree with him. He's been there for a couple years now, and he's gone to the playoffs multiple times. He led the league in pass yards, even though he had no Hopkins, and most of his receivers either were out due to injury or Will Fuller was out because of a illegal drug substance that he used in one of the games. With all that, he still led the league in pass yards with almost 5,000, and he has a chance and the potential to make a team that like the Jets. The Jets won 2 games last year. I think if he went to New York and replaced Darnold, the Jets would probably win a good 6, maybe even 7 games. The Jets don't have bad talent. They have some pretty decent receivers in James Crowder and Bashad Perryman. But Darnold nor Flacco can really do anything in New York. So Watson to New York or Watson to Chicago or Watson to Miami even makes sense. Tua had an impressive start to his rookie year. He won a couple games. He lost some games that looked really bad in his and looked really bad this season. Lost to Denver through 3 picks. Almost lost to the Raiders. Got benched for Fitzpatrick, and Fitzpatrick ended up winning the game for them. So, yeah, I can see definitely Watson playing for a different team this season, not Houston anymore. But I don't think Watson will go to a team that is stacked already. I think he's going to a team that needs the help. Jacksonville, I would say Jacksonville for Deshaun Watson, but Jacksonville is already eyeing up Trevor Lawrence, and so that's already there.
Yep.
But Watson to New York, Watson to Miami, or Watson to Chicago makes so much sense. So there could actually honestly be a chance that Trubisky plays for Houston next season. And do I think they're going to do good? No. I actually believe the Houston Texans will be the worst team in the league next year. I don't even see them winning more than 4 games.
Now is that with Deshaun Watson or without?
Without Deshaun Watson. Because let me tell you this.
You're actually
Huh?
predicting that he will 100% get traded.
Yes.
Interesting.
Really.
Do you want to know my thoughts before we continue on?
Huh?
Do you want to know my thoughts?
Yes. What is your thoughts on Deshaun Watson?
So the team So first of all, I think Deshaun Watson's in a little bit of a bad position, but he's a young guy. But whatever team he goes to, I wouldn't expect to like make it deep in the playoffs for at least 1 to 2 seasons. Like whether he joins the Dolphins, the Jets, or what other team did you say?
Dolphins, Jets, and Bears.
Oh, okay. So Bears is like his only shot at making the playoffs in my eyes because they have a great defense. But he joins the Jets or the Dolphins. It's still going to take a few years to like actually build around him, you know. But
Mm-hmm.
he's a perfect quarterback to build around, and they're already kind of at the end of their rebuilding phase. It's just that both of those teams need a quarterback. Um, and the thing I was gonna say though is, as much as I'd like him to see him in a Jets uniform, because the Jets have had to go through so much between actually making it to an AFC championship and experiencing the butt fumble and then becoming just a bad team since then. I'd love to see Deshaun Watson's in a gang green uniform, but as much as I'd like to see that, I have to be realistic. And the thing about that is, I don't think Deshaun Watson's going to be traded. Like I don't believe he is. I mean, the Texans drafted him for a reason, and I've heard in meetings and stuff. Like I actually just searched it up, and an hour ago, ESPN saying sources: Houston Texans insist to other teams that they won't trade Deshaun Watson. And Deshaun Watson, can he does have leverage in the sense that he can choose technically what team he gets traded to,
Mm-hmm.
but he can't actually just up and leave, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the Texans own his playing contract, so even if he retires, um, when he comes back, he's under Texans management. So that's the interesting thing. That's the thing that I don't know if the Deshaun Watson trade, if it's a possibility. I know Deshaun Watson wants out, but I don't know what the actual chances of him being out are. And I think Deshaun Watson knows that if he sits out, that's gonna immensely hurt his trade stock. Like
Mm-hmm.
look at Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon Bell did not want to go to the Jets or the Bills at all, and this was when the Jets are still not the best team,
Mm-hmm.
but the Bills were absolute trash when Le'Veon Bell got like traded
And
or
look
not
at them
traded. He got
now.
signed as a unrestricted free agent,
Yeah.
and obviously that wasn't his choice. But if Deshaun Watson does the same thing, his trade stock is going to drop because teams don't like to see that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I was going to say.
Okay. Okay. Jer Rivera says he has 200 on the Bucks. That is another bold prediction right there. $200 on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I changed my team. I'm going. Miles Harris has changed his team from the Buccaneers to the Chiefs. Interesting.
Yo,
Interesting.
um,
Spooky.
why do you think the Bucks will win, Jer?
Jer, if you're still here, tell me
What do you
what.
think what do you think's gonna put the edge on the Bucks over the Chiefs?
Yeah, what do you think is gonna happen, Jer, if you're still here? But Spooky Boom, what's going on? Bucks winning. I've already put money on the team. Spooky Boom with money on the team. Well, if you want to say how or explain why, you can either A, type in the chat, or B, join the Discord. The Discord link is in the description. You can join the Discord and join the voice chat, and you can talk with me and Dante as we go, and ask more questions and talk about more transactions and more Super Bowl 55. But we had to ask, why you have chosen the Bucks and why have you put money on the Bucks.
Yep.
A lot of people are putting money on these two teams and stuff like. See, I am not the biggest fan of betting. I don't like. Who has joined?
We got one person in the call.
Unseen is live.
He's streaming, apparently.
He's
He's
streaming us talking about the Super Bowl. What the?
Oh, is he?
I have no clue. Unseen, can I please ask you?
He's on YouTube.
I don't know.
What's he showing us?
I don't know.
Oh, he's playing little baby Toyota.
I'm confused. I don't
Yep.
know why
That's
he's
a
here.
car. That's a car. I see it. He has an anime background, it looks like.
What the fuck?
I don't know what's happening, bro.
All right,
Hey, did he like the stream? Did he like and subscribe to Weepy Guitar 90?
Unseen. Have you left a like on the stream yet, bro?
Unseen.
Spooky Boom says Tom Brady has more experience. He went to the Bucks and carried
Okay,
the
guys, we
team
can
this
only
year.
have one person in here at a time, to be fair.
Here, hold on.
Yeah.
All right. We have Goat in here. Goat, what's going on, bud? How you doing? Louisius Roberts, welcome to the stream. How you doing, my man? Long time no see, bud. How you doing today? Welcome to the Super Bowl 55 podcast. I'm here with Dante. You know, Dante, say what's up.
What's going on?
And
What's up?
the Weepster himself, me. But Goat, how you doing, bud? What's going on? Welcome. Who do you believe is gonna win the Super Bowl this season? The Chiefs or the Bucks?
And why?
I changed my mind. I'm going for the Chiefs.
You going for the Chiefs? Now, why are you going for the Chiefs, and what do you think the score will be?
I'm going for the Chiefs because they got a more talented offense. Mahomes can just throw it down the field. Tyreek Hill can burn the Bucks defense.
Yeah, that is true.
100%.
That is true.
Or, but it will be a close game. I think the score might be maybe 41-47.
Ooh,
down by a touchdown.
you're around my score, man. I got 45-42. That's a great prediction. We'll take it.
Yeah, go. I essentially I said 34-28 because I think the main thing is going to come down to time management. I think even if you give the Chiefs 50 seconds on the clock, they can burn you and score a touchdown in that amount of time. I've seen it before. So that's why I'm personally picking the Chiefs, and I agree with everything you're saying. Yeah, and I think just the edge is just the fact that they've been there before. They've already done it. Like the Bucks are a well-balanced offense, but they're number 6 overall in defense, which isn't too terribly good to be in the Super Bowl. And just I think even the Steelers defense, which is my team, was just behind the Rams. And the Kansas City Chiefs torched the Rams when they played them. So, yeah, I think the Chiefs, their offense is just too overwhelming for the Buccaneers. So, I don't know. We'll see. Any given Sunday, anything could happen. But I agree with you.
And I'm going with the Bucks. I cannot change your mind on any sort of way. But to be completely honest, I really do not care who wins this game.
Me either.
I'm just gonna hate when my brother is a bandwagon every team. He went from the Steelers to the Ravens to the Chiefs in the span of 1 year. So he is one of those types of people that if the Chiefs win, he's gonna brag. But and then when we tell him the truth that you're a bandwagon and
I just want to let you know.
Huh?
I'm not a bandwagon. I'm just cheering for the Chiefs in my Super Bowl, but my favorite team is the Bengals.
I mean that's fair.
Oh,
That's
nice. We're repping the AFC North
AFC
in here.
North fan in here. Okay.
Oh, Joey Burrow.
Yeah.
Yep. He beat the Steelers. Well, he didn't beat the Steelers, but the Bengals beat the Steelers.
Yeah,
without him, which
Joe
is
Burrow.
embarrassing.
That's all we know on the Bengals. Burrow. Yep. But Joe Burrow.
Yeah, Joe Burrow's gonna 100% help out your team though. He's just a talent. I was so up on him when he got drafted. That's a good pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, just awkward silence.
Yeah, well, I mean, unless you have anything else to add on and stuff.
Yeah, go. Do you have anything else you want to say? Any questions? All right, man. Well, it's nice hearing from you. Got the Chiefs. Goat's picking the Chiefs. All right. I think 3 people have picked the Chiefs so far. I think Weepy's the only one who's come in here and picked the Bucks. So that's interesting.
Yeah. But I'm good. You have yourself a great day, man, and we'll see if
have a good day, Goat.
It's true, bro.
All right, so he said 47-41.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, what's going? Hey, Zay, how you doing, bud? Welcome to the stream. Zay, how you been? Zay, I met you last night, bro. You were a cool dude, man. Be sure to hit that like button, share the stream out to your friends, family. Share it to wherever you got it. I don't know. I don't know where you share it, but share it. We're trying to hit 155 likes, 100 likes for the channel, and 55 likes for Super Bowl 55. We're currently at 29, one away from 30. And if I do math correct, 116 away from 155.
Wow, that took him a while.
Yeah, I had to, I was assuming he hit the like, so we have 30. So I'm like, all right, 30 plus
I don't
15.
actually know this. Do you know who's the halftime performer?
The halftime
The Super
performer
Bowl.
is the weekend.
Oh, interesting. I only know a couple songs that I can think of, but I like his voice. He's pretty good. That should be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Also, taking into account that there's like a lot less fans than there usually are, he might be able to use the stand somewhat, so he might actually get more space to perform, which is interesting.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that.
We have a question. And the question is, who do you
think was the worst team this year? Maybe who do you think was the worst team?
I personally believe the Jacksonville Jaguars were the worst team in the league. This team in week 1 shocked the world by beating the Colts. The Colts were pretty good this season. They beat the Colts in a dramatic form, and everyone thought, hey, Jacksonville has a chance. Just to go and lose the next 15 games in a row is just boggling me at this point. You could have there's so many games you could have won, so many teams you could have beat, but you went 0-15 the next 15 games. That is crazy. The Jets were, the Jets were 0-11. The Jets were terrible. But then the Jets won. Not only did they win a game, they beat the best defense in the league, and then next week they beat one of the best teams in the league, the Cleveland Browns. So they had a spark, and it wasn't that those teams weren't, putting in their practice squad. No, those teams were playing. They're starting Jared Goff, Baker Mayfield, Jarvis Landry, Cooper Kupp. They were playing full-on contact football, and the Jets came out on top in both games, scoring really good points in both those games. And, turnovers were a big factor in those games. And, defenses looked like oh shit, hold on. My headphone fell out. The teams at the Jets, those two teams looked like high school boys against the Jets. And was very shocked.
Would you like to hear my honest answer of who the worst team in the NFL is, or my practical answer?
If your practical answer is going to be the Ravens, then no. But yeah, go with your honest answer. Who do you believe?
My honest answer?
The very worst.
So I will be honest. If you were to ask me during the season, I would not have said this, but the Steelers during their 11-0 run, they were 100% overrated. But to call them overrated, past then would be just a false statement, because people were down on them actually. But they did not impress me this year. Just to say that, I saw better play from previous years when we didn't make the playoffs than this year. It just seemed we didn't have a rushing offense, and our offensive line was dreadful. With that being said, as bad as I thought the Steelers were this year, than previous years that I've seen us just explosive off the ball, there was a team that lost to us twice. And while we were down on our luck, I just don't know. I feel like if you lose to a team that is coming off of one of their worst years in recent history, that team has to be up for consideration of worst team in the NFL. And I don't even want you to look at the fact that they were in the playoffs, but they lost to the Bills.
He's doing this just because I'm a Raven fan. I know he's doing this because I'm a Raven fan. I told him we're not talking about the Ravens and Steelers. I get, he's a Steeler fan, and in his opinion, he doesn't like the Ravens, so he's going to put them at the worst. But you got to look at the statistics of the season. You can't just say because, they lost to them twice. And, hey, we had, it was a bad game the first time they played. And the second game, we had, you can argue about, the Steelers last year had no Big Ben. But that's all they didn't have. They didn't have a quarterback. They had their offense, and they had their dynamic defense. The Ravens had basically 20% of their offense and 30% of their defense total. So they only had 50% of their team. And they were still in the game until the final drive for the Steelers, and then they took a knee. So Dante, he's only saying this because he hates the Ravens. And because it's me. He can't, just put that out. Yeah, and there's also a bigger fact and why the Ravens lost both those games. The referees were the biggest factor in both those games. First game, the last play of the game, Lamar threw the ball to Willie Snead. It was a good throw. Willie Snead had the ball in his hands. But if you look at that play in slow motion, a Steelers defender hits Willie Snead before the ball even touches his hands, which is a pass interference penalty. Because I'm talking right now, Dante. Give me a second.
So,
who is this? Ace, give me a second, bro. Do you mind muting for a couple minutes? For a second, bro?
yeah.
Thank you. But the Ravens lost that game because of, not because, we were bad, not because of Lamar, not because of anyone. The referees through that game, the last play was a pass interference. You cannot hit a defenseless receiver in the back before the ball even shows up in his arms, which would have given the Ravens one last play, the 1 yard line. You have Lamar Jackson at your quarterback, the best mobile quarterback in the league. A quarterback who can outrun any player, who can break any player's ankles. All he has to do is run out of the pocket and either toss it to a tight end, toss it to Hollywood, or just run up, reach the ball. As long as he gets the ball over the line, he can fumble it all he wants. But if that ball is over the plane for a second, it's a touchdown. Game over. The second game, there was a penalty. There was a call that there should have been a penalty in the game. The Steelers were divertly cheating by holding the Ravens running back down, which you cannot do. That is an automatic delay of game that gives us 15 seconds at the 1 yard line. We have RG3, but we also have Gus Edwards. That dude can run up the middle and score instantly. And if you look at the score of the final score, 19-14. Ravens lost by 5. You add that touchdown the Ravens should have scored, 20. You don't even have to add Tucker's extra point. 20-19. That right there is an automatic win. Add Tucker's extra point, which
I know why the Ravens are so bad this year and so bad literally every year. They're not always bad, but they can be good. Because a lot of people say it's the what's called NFL curse and the Madden curse. Because every time there's a 99 player that comes to Madden that's on a team, they never win the Super Bowl. It's literally because literally he had people that was actually very good. But think about it. The Baltimore Ravens haven't won a Super Bowl in 13, 14 years.
They won 8 years ago. Anyway, Maurice Moses, how you doing? But anyway, the Ravens didn't lose to the Steelers because they suck. They didn't lose to the Steelers because they played bad. Lamar threw a pick six, yeah. RG3 threw a pick six, yeah. But the way the Ravens played both those games and how they, basically lost the game because of uncalled penalties and the referees making them a joke, the Ravens should have beat the Steelers at least once, if not twice. I'll give week 1, I'll give the first meeting to the Steelers, because even if they call it pass interference, there's still a 50-50 chance you're going to get in the end zone. But against the Steelers in week 13, I believe, you had 15 seconds. 15 seconds left. 1 yard line. You hand it off the ball, okay, and he gets shoved. He gets stopped. Okay, you get to really quickly, snap, hike the ball. You can either, run a play like they did. They shouldn't have. They should, attempt the field goal, or you spike the ball. Spike the ball at the 1 yard line and get a second chance. Dante, I'm gonna unmute you now. But we're done talking about this. This question is over. We're moving on to any other questions.
What I was going to say is just kidding. Let me say my practical answer. My practical answer, I was going to say the Jacksonville Jaguars are the worst team because they're 31st ranked in offense and 30th ranked in defense. If you're that low in both categories, it's got to be you, bro. It's got to be them. And the question comes in like, well, they might have honestly just in the second half of the season been purposely tanking. But I don't know. I feel like that's not something you can predict. And I feel like as a team, you want to try to win every game, especially a coach. Like, if you lose like that much, you're going to get fired real quick, And so that's the thing I don't understand about that. But yeah.
Yes. But Maurice Moses, be sure to hit that like button. You'll be number 30. Surprised we haven't hit the 30th like yet. And Maurice, if you want to join the Discord to talk with us for a couple seconds on what you believe is going to happen in the Super Bowl this year, join the Discord. The Discord link is
Maurice
in the
is
description.
picking the Chiefs, by the way.
Kansas. Okay, why do you believe in Kansas? You mean you can be a Kansas fan, I don't really care. But why do you think the Kansas City Chiefs are going to win, and what do you believe will be the final score of tonight's game? Shit, cracked my neck. Because they are.
He says they are a good team. That they are, and that is also why I'm picking the Chiefs.
Both teams are good teams, but like I guess you got to go with that,
Okay, let me ask you this, Weepy. Who would you say is the most explosive team?
Kansas City, but you also got to look at this.
Who would you say is the most well-balanced team?
Tampa Bay. But you got to look at it.
Who would you say is has the most game changers on their team?
Well, to put it in perspective, you
just answer the question. Just answer the question.
I believe
there's two teams. You only have to pick.
I can't really pick one. I have to say both because they both have.
I said who has the most. I'm not saying they both don't have them.
I'll say Kansas City.
Yes, they have the most game changers, and I think that's the biggest deal.
But if you don't have a defense to back you up, defenses win championships. If your defense,
the Chiefs won the championship last year, and they only won because of one drive.
Yeah. This game's not going to require a one drive. This game, it might come down to the very end, but this game,
I think it will. That's my prediction. I think it's going to come down to one drive.
This game
that's my prediction.
It could come down to one drive, or we could see one of these two teams blowing out the other team, or we could see something that's even worse than Super Bowl 53, and it being a low-scoring defense contact game, which was basically defense.
Yeah, but the worst Super Bowl to ever happen was the Baltimore Colts versus whomever. There were so many turnovers in that game, and it was like the final score was like 9-3, I think. So like we're just hoping for a game not like that. No one wants to see a game like that. Like, I know some people who don't like football just watch the Super Bowl for the commercials, but as someone who does like football and watches the Super Bowl for the actual game, I don't want to go to watch the Super Bowl and then just rely on the commercials to save the game because that's how bad it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm just hoping that's not a bad game.
I mean, I hope it isn't a bad game too, but we never know. This game could turn
any given Sunday
the worst game in NFL history, but this game could also resemble the Chiefs-Rams game back in 2017, where both teams scored pretty much every drive, every second they had the chance, they would score, and came down to a final drive for Mahomes to the pick that gave the Rams dominance, which would end up being completely shitty in the Super Bowl. So yeah. This game I'm hoping is going to be good. You know, it don't have to be a blowout. It doesn't have to be, a high scoring. As long as it's, each team scores at least 2 touchdowns and has, a turnover or 2 and kicks a field goal, at least once or twice. 20-17 sounds boring, but it's a well-balanced game. Yeah, 45.
Yeah, I agree.
45-42 is explosive. 10-3.
What is
Huh?
Just curious, are we over 30 likes yet?
31.
Oh, nice.
This game I very highly doubt will be a low-scoring game because you have the 2 best teams in the league facing off. 1-on-1. Brady, Mahomes. Gronk, Kelsey. Hill, Evans. What more can you ask?
Miles, if you want to join the Discord call, feel free.
Miles, he already did. He was GOAT.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
I mean, if he wants to join back for a second or 2. Tampa Bay Buccaneers just posted you ain't ready, Chiefs. Oh yeah, I saw they just posted a video, a hype video. Every team posts a hype video, so like you can't let that
I want to watch
take
this
away.
video.
Yeah, I might check it out in a minute too. Every team posts a hype video. And if they talk trash to them and they prove it on the field, then that's it. But if they talk trash and don't prove shit, then this is going to be the biggest meme of the day.
The Kansas City Chiefs, though, they don't need a hype video because they back it up with the way they play.
Yeah, true.
Dude, this is what I'm saying. Can we please talk about NFL honors? Because I'm so freaking heated.
Yeah, we can talk about. Hold on, I'm gonna.
Thank God.
I'm gonna
dude.
watch the video and then we'll start talking about the awards and stuff. But we're gonna go in order from every award. So the first to last.
That's fine. That's fine.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Tampa Bay center Ryan Jensen. He did play for the Ravens. I hated him. He was cocky as shit. And he was one of those obnoxious players that never really.
Just because he didn't like the Ravens doesn't make him cocky.
No, he liked the Ravens. He played for us. He was decent, but he was the type of player that every play would try to start an argument on the field. He'd try to start a fight. There was some predicaments when Flacco got knocked out. Yeah, I get you're defending your quarterback, you're defending your team. You need to show that person respect. But when you just put the first play, you shouldn't even try to be fighting this dude, a teammate, a player. You know, the game just started. You don't even know who this dude is. You don't know his back. You don't know anything until you get to know this dude. At least after 2 quarters, don't try starting a fight. Okay. So, what was the very first award they handed out?
MVP, right?
MVP. So, Aaron Rodgers, MVP of the NFL. I think he deserved it. You know, the dude threw almost 50 touchdown passes. The dude went off, and he led the Packers to an NFC title in a year that, you know, if he would have messed up once, he was being benched for Jordan Love. You know, this dude, you know, he's almost 40. He's getting up there in age. You know, he's only a year younger than Breeze and Ben. And
yeah, only a year younger than Breeze. Breeze is a year older than Tom Brady.
Oh, yeah, fuck.
You mean a year younger than Big Ben?
Year younger than Ben, you know, and he's still producing football from back when he started in 2008. He is a legend still in the making. You know, there's 4 quarterbacks in the league right now that are legends. You got Brady.
Yeah, I could see Rodgers playing to be like Tom Brady's age now, like 43, 44. That's where he's at. I've not seen any digression whatsoever in his game.
Yes.
He's still like running with the ball too.
Yeah, he's
like you'll see him escape out of the pocket and stuff. He's not just limited to the pocket as well.
Yeah. He can jog a couple bit, you know, he can jog for a first down, you know. He's got the speed, the technique and stuff.
Yeah, I agree. I think he deserved MVP. But with that being said though, the thing I'm kind of iffy about, though, I don't like the fact that quarterbacks win so many times. Because if it was like more acceptable for other positions to win, I would have probably said Derrick Henry. You know, I just think Derrick Henry he was the reason the Titans went as far as they did. He was the reason that they kept them in close games. You look at several games like the Ravens, even when they played like Chiefs and stuff, like he was the reason they stayed and maybe even won the game, you know. I would probably have picked him for MVP, but I know that they usually go with quarterback, which makes sense. I mean, they're the play callers and stuff, but yeah. Next one is Walter Payton Man of the Year Award, which went to Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson. Oh wow. I mean, we can talk. You want to talk about this one or not? You know.
I mean, I don't know really what to say. I mean, yeah, everyone that's put up for it is obviously a great dude.
Yes.
And I don't really actually know how they actually like. It's like they pick basically. All right, so who has the best charity? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like they're picking like. I feel like they're picking the charities, which I don't know how that works. Essentially, I feel like it should just be like who does the most volunteer work or something. But yeah, Russell Wilson, he's a great dude. He's a really nice person. He uses his platform in the right way. You look at the polar opposites in the league. Like, look at Russell Wilson and look at, like, someone like Antonio Brown, you know?
Yeah.
Russell Wilson's a great player, but he also uses his platform to affect change, which I really like. And Antonio Brown does the same thing, but he affects change in a bad way. And as much as I'm disappointed in Antonio Brown, I still love him as a player. He's a Steeler. And I do hope he improves his attitude and he can finish out playing the rest of his career. And yeah, I hope he can like play the rest of his career and make it into the Hall of Fame, you know?
Yeah.
We'll see.
What's the next
person we got? Next person we got is Coach of the Year.
That's the Cleveland Browns coach. I'm correct, right?
And if there was an award that I probably agree the most with, that's probably it.
Yeah,
he 100% deserves to win. Kevin Stefanski.
Yeah, Kevin.
Like, what was it? I think it's the same age as me. The Browns have been in a 19-year playoff drought.
And
they have been a terrible, and not even like a playoff drought. They've been like 1-15, 0-16. Like, absolutely dreadful, terrible teams.
Mm-hmm.
The Browns fans are so freaking loyal.
Yeah.
And they deserved the Super Bowl. I was honestly rooting for them to get to the Super Bowl at least. I think there's a couple pieces they need to put in place, but yeah, they were so close to beating the Chiefs if you saw that. But granted, that was without Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes went out that game. But still, like Chiefs are a good team no matter what.
Mhm.
A great team. And I think the Browns will be dangerous in the coming seasons. I like how I said dangerous because Baker Mayfield said, "Yeah, I woke up this morning and I'm feeling dangerous." But yeah, Kevin Stefanski, 100% deserves that award.
Yeah. Cleveland, went from a team that was a laugh stock for years and years to come to not only making the playoffs, not only blowing out their division rival, and not only knocking out Patrick Mahomes, but they proved so much in this one season than, you can say for any other team. This team I expected them to do what they did last year. They predicted a super team for Cleveland. They predicted, 13-3 last year, division winners, and everything like that. It was complete opposite. Cleveland 6-10. The Ravens were the super team. The Steelers had the great defense and stuff, and the Browns they were Cleveland again. This year, though, they won 11. They won 11 games. They made the playoffs. They won their first game in the playoffs in over 20 years. They almost pulled off the upset of beating Mahomes and the Chiefs, only to lose on a 4th and 1, which it sucks, but you got to give props for props due. Name the last time a coach led a team like Cleveland to a playoff game and won. I'm pretty sure it was Bill Belichick in the 90s, because I remember Bill Belichick coached for the Browns. I wasn't alive around, but I've looked at history. I've seen the facts. This team really hasn't been what you call the great team for years and years. But now that they're in the run for the division, the Ravens, Steelers, and Browns. Not so much Cincinnati, but Cincinnati just needs to work on getting receivers and building their defense. But the Browns are definitely going to be in the run for the division. Do I see them winning next year, the division? No. But I say they're going to get second. So, this is going to be this division, hands down, is the best division in the league. It's the hardest division in the league. You could say the Chiefs division is because, they got the Chiefs. The Raiders are getting better. Denver sucks. And the Chargers are getting better. But it's just a one-team division right there. It's like the NFC East. With Brady on the Patriots, that was a one-team division for so long. And now that the Bills and Dolphins are, winning 10-plus games a season, and, the Patriots and the Jets are moving down, this division is, going to impact a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
the next award we have then is Offensive Player of the Year. And this is what I'm saying. Derrick Henry won Offensive Player of the Year.
Yes, Derrick Henry.
And I think that's acceptable as well.
2,000 yards. The last time, hold on, let me search up the stats. But the last time a running back in the NFL got 2,000 yards was, I believe, in 2008, 2009, and it was another Tennessee Titan running back. But I do not remember the name of that player, unfortunately. Maybe Dante remembers?
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What do I remember?
Who was the running back for Tennessee back in 2008 that was the rookie of the year, but now he's
Chris Johnson.
Chris Johnson.
DJ2K.
He was the very last running back in the league to get 2,000 yards. No. Adrian Peterson was.
Yeah, 2,000 yards. Yeah, but I think he got 2,000 yards before after Adrian Peterson did, if I'm correct.
Okay.
Adrian Peterson's been in the league for a long time.
Yeah. So Chris Johnson was the very last. And for years and years, the running game went from being, high to, it's slowed down a bit, you got.
And not only that, yeah, exactly what you're saying. Like, it's like an extraordinary feat. Like, King Henry, as they call him, which is well deserved. Like, it's become a passing league, you know? Like, run it nowadays versus like 10 years, 12 years ago. I think that's more impressive because everybody's passing now.
Mm-hmm.
And people kind of realized like mobile quarterbacks and all this stuff helps more than like the run game. But Derrick Henry's like, all right, hand me the ball. And he's like, basically like, Derrick Henry's like, all right, hold my beer. Runs for 2,000 yards. So yeah, he's a beast. He's incredible. I loved when the Steelers played the Titans. Mike Tomlin was asked, "What do you think about the impact of Derrick Henry?" And Mike Tomlin replied, "It's basically like giving Bud Dupree the ball, but like Bud Dupree's size, but instead giving Bud Dupree Derrick Henry's like speed and ability." And all he said was, "That's scary." So yeah, he's just a beast. I'm looking so forward to seeing what he does in his like career. But the defensive player of the year. Do you have anything else to say, or do you want me to go to the next one?
Now we can move on. The defensive player of the year goes to Aaron Donald.
Is the one I'm the most upset about, and I won't lie, I'm a little biased. Okay, maybe extremely biased, but it's not like biased like as in misinformed, but like I love Aaron Donald, and you should know that like most any year I'd say Aaron Donald should win because I think honestly overall I think he's the best defensive player in the league, right?
Mm-hmm.
But just looking at this season, like also I'm a little biased towards Aaron Donald as well because he went to Pittsburgh, like the college pit, and I remember watching him in college. But this season, if you look at every single category, tackles, TJ Watt, 53, tackles, Aaron Donald, 41, sacks, 15 for TJ, 13 for Aaron Donald, tackles for loss, 23 for TJ Watt, 12 for Aaron Donald, pressures, TJ leads, QB hits, TJ leads, forced fumbles, Aaron Donald leaves, pass defenses, passes defended, TJ Watt leaves, and interceptions, TJ Watt leads. TJ Watt leads in every significant category, and not by a little bit, but by a lot. And I get the argument that Aaron Donald's a defensive end, but with that being said, people are saying that Aaron Donald gets double teamed. TJ Watt got double teamed too. And like when Bud Dupree was out, yeah, TJ's game dropped a little bit, but that's how it is with any, like if you have a really great player on defense and they go out, everybody's game is gonna drop around them. Like that's just a known fact. The same would happen with Aaron Donald because they're taking away blockers, right?
Mm-hmm.
TJ Watt would, instead of getting double teamed, he'd get triple teamed, you know? And he's leading in every category by a significant amount except for forced fumbles. And with that being said, Aaron Donald played an extra game. TJ Watt did not play the last game of the season, but Aaron Donald did. And I think that alone should be why he wins Defensive Player of the Year. And people are upset. I know J.J. Watt's extremely upset. And like I'm saying, Aaron Donald's a fantastic player, but I just disagree. I think TJ should have won. Yeah. And not only that, I'm looking it up, and TJ Watt, apparently they give out the Deacon Jones Award. I didn't even know about this. But the definition of why the Deacon Jones Award, like what it is for, the most all around, the most talented football player on the field. You're telling me he wins the Deacon Jones Award, which is for the most like all around best player, and he doesn't win Defensive Player of the Year? It's kind of hypocritical. I don't know. You talk, Weepster.
I don't want to talk mainly because I feel like if I say something that arguments are gonna spring out. So we can move on with the next award.
You don't think TJ Watt's good?
I think he's good, yes. I think he's an amazing player. Definitely one of the best in the league. You know, you can say that to Aaron Rodgers. I mean, not fucking Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Donald, you can say that about, a lot of
Yeah, that's what I said about Aaron Donald. I just said I don't think this season was his season.
Yeah, but the NFL is really and hypothetically biased. It's very biased. You know, it's basically, you know, you can most of the time, you know, people win awards not because of what they do, but the fan base.
It's because of how many jerseys they sell.
Not yeah, I guess you can say that, but it's mainly
Kind of,
bias and mainly, you know, like the fan favorite. You know, not a lot of people like the Steelers, not a lot of people like the Rams, but everyone knows Aaron
Not a lot of
Donald.
people like the Steelers. What?
This season, not a lot of people like the Steelers. For
Well,
many
I mean,
reasons.
I think the Steelers have one of the most like the biggest fan bases in the league. Like one of
Yeah,
the
they're definitely the
biggest.
top. You know,
I
but
don't know how you can't say they don't have a. Anyway, let's go on to the next award, which is comeback player of the year. Alex Smith.
Definitely, 100%. Dude had over 20 surgeries on his one
Bro.
on his leg.
Like his leg became like a legend, like you hear in fairy tales. Like it went from like 7 surgeries to like 70 to 700. Dude, the guy almost lost his life, you know. And
he's on the field playing today.
yeah, that's incredible. And like I think any other year, like if he would have had like an ACL tear and it wouldn't have been so serious, in actuality, would he have won? No. He only played 5 games and his stats weren't that incredible. But just the fact that he went through what he had through, he had the same exact injury that the one Redskins quarterback had, and he wasn't able to play ever again, Joe Theismann. And on top of that, he had the same injury, but he had a super bad gangrene or whatever it's called infection, which was eating his skin, and he almost not did it only go to almost losing his leg, but he almost lost his life.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy has the guts to step back on the football field
And play.
Honestly, he deserves it. He absolutely deserves it.
He deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
I wish he was able to play in the playoffs and he didn't get injured again. That kind of sucked, but yeah, he great dude. Looking forward to next year. Still looks like he has some talent.
Mm-hmm.
And then one of the other ones that I'm pissed off about is Offensive Rookie of the Year. Justin Herbert won. I think that was. I think Justin Herbert had a really good year, but Justin Jefferson had a great year. He was on a different level than Justin Herbert, and Justin Herbert only won because he's a quarterback.
But yeah, Justin Herbert, he did really well. He led the Chargers from. He won 7. He won 6 of the 7 games they won. He did impressive. He was the only rookie quarterback this season to toss over 30 touchdown passes and over 4,000 yards. And he has some great talents at receiver with, Keenan Allen and stuff. But, Justin Jefferson, with the Vikings didn't do everything that he said. The Vikings started the season 1-5. And, Justin Jefferson was playing good football for a terrible team. And then the Vikings sparked. The Vikings would go 5 of their next 6 games. They would win 5 of their next 6 games, go 6-6, and actually be in the wild card for a good 2 weeks prior. But then after their loss against Tampa, they kind of sprung back down, and they realized that they were done. So they just played terrible. They didn't really try the rest of the season. They kept Delvin Cook out. They, didn't play like they played that 5-game win streak they had. And I can see the Vikings definitely. Wait, what happened?
Why is this guy streaming again?
I have no clue. Hold on, someone just messaged me. What's up?
Right. Unseen. Who are you picking for the Super Bowl?
But Justin Jefferson.
You said Bucks.
He said Bucks. Wait, where did he say Bucks at?
Wait, he picked the Bucks.
What are we looking at? I'm so glad my screen's covered by a background. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my stream. Hey, yo, my boy SB, what's going on, bud? How you doing today? SB, how you doing today? Be sure to hit that like button, share the stream out. You know what's good. SB, if you want to give us your opinion on who you think is gonna win the Super Bowl and why, let us know. Or you can join the Discord. The Discord link is in the description. Join the Discord and come into the voice chat with me and Tam and Dante. And say, but you gave it your answer.
Unseen, if you're not going to ask a question, you can't be in here, bro. We want to hear what you have to say about the game. Okay, there we go.
SB says the Chiefs are going to win 34-31. And another.
Tell him to get his butt in the call, and I want to hear why.
SB, if you want to join the call, join the Discord. You can join the call for a couple seconds. And tell us why you believe the Chiefs are going to win, why the score. And, you can, ask those questions if you want. Totally up to you. Hey, Brownies, welcome back.
He says the Bucks suck. That's a hot take.
Brownie, you came into the stream earlier and said the Bucks were going to win.
I changed their minds. I told them the reality of the situation. They're like, oh, yeah, that's right. And they're coming around.
Oh no, he said
coming around.
Oh no, he said the Chiefs are gonna win. My bad. He said the Chiefs were gonna win 100%. Yeah, my bad.
Oh, okay.
That was someone else. Someone else said something. Damn, we lost the like. Why y'all unliking the stream? That's not gonna help the stream.
Come on, guys, stop unliking.
We're losing. I guess we have people who are using fake accounts.
It says 31 likes.
Yeah, we had 32, and then we went back to 30. So that's 2 losses right there.
Oh.
Hope someone's not using a fake account to use the like.
How many dislikes are there? I can't even see.
Oh, well, we lost another like. We're probably gaining the dislikes right now. Oh. Yep, 2. We lost our 2 likes, and we got our 2 dislikes. If someone is messing with the like and dislike ratio, can you please stop? Come on, don't be a child. Yeah,
what is the actual like amount though?
I said Chiefs are gonna win in the story. Yeah, I thought you were someone else, Brownie, because when you said that someone else said Tampa Bay's gonna win, I'm putting money on that. I'm like, okay.
Brownie, are you in the Discord?
If so, you can join and talk to us and tell us why you believe the Chiefs are gonna win and why.
Yeah, tell us your take. Because I think the Chiefs are gonna win as well, but I'd like to hear it. Why you think so? Also, USC, you said the Chiefs are gonna win 34-31.
Mahomes is just
feel free
better.
to join the Discord.
He said Mahomes.
Yeah, Mahomes is good. Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league, 100%. Yeah, but I don't know. If there was a team to beat the Chiefs, it would have to be a well-balanced team, and the Bucs sure are a well-balanced team. They play great complementary football, all 3 sides of the ball, special teams, defense, and offense. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Bucs win. I definitely don't think the Bucs are trash, but yeah, I think just the offense of the Chiefs is too explosive for the Bucs defense. My prediction was 34-28. And we will see, I guess.
SB says, my bad, I deleted that. That's totally fine. He says the Chiefs offense is going to have big plays. I don't even think they're going to have the best game. Their defense is going to bend but not break. Tom Brady thrashed the old now. There. Who's performing at halftime? The Weeknd. The Weeknd's performing at half.
Yeah, The Weeknd. Yeah. That's going to be better than Justin Timberlake, but yeah.
Or anyone else.
I don't know. I don't agree with that, Maurice. I don't think Tom Brady's trash. Obviously, he is old. I don't know why he doesn't just retire, but I kind of get why he didn't retire. He wanted to prove that the Patriots weren't the reason that he did great all those years and that he could go to another team and also excel. But if he did win the Super Bowl, even if he lost, hang it up, man. It's just your era's over, right? I don't know. I think that's one of the reasons I dislike Tom Brady. He's a nice guy. like on camera and stuff, but I just feel like he's full of himself.
Hmm.
And that's another reason I don't like Aaron Rodgers that much as a person. Aaron Rodgers comes off as cocky a bit. Patrick Mahomes, for being as good as he is, he seems pretty down to earth, which is pretty cool.
He has his cocky moments though, every now and then. I've seen him. But Brownie does not like that The Weeknd is performing at the halftime. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the.
I didn't mean to put easy in the chat.
Sorry.
Delete
But let's
that.
talk about the iconic, the legendary Pepsi halftime show. The Weeknd this year will be performing, and The Weeknd has some good songs. Like their newest, one of the newest songs.
Blinded Lights.
Blinding Lights. I hum that almost all the time. It's a really good song. Like you can't like even if you're not a fan of the song or a fan of the Weeknd, you hum it. Everyone does. It is a bold statement. And one of their first songs that
we'd be like singing The Weeknd, like in the car, in the shower, in the mirror. He likes pretending to be The Weeknd.
Shockingly,
And this is just a dream come true to watch The Weeknd performed on a grand scale as the football. It's honestly Weepy's two loves coming together, The Weeknd
Dante,
and football.
Dante, shut up. I do not like The Weeknd, actually. I'd never really sing in the shower, and this isn't two loves coming to me because I listen to music, but the music I listen to will never end up in the Super Bowl halftime show, sadly.
Well, honestly, someone that I would very much like to see in the Super Bowl halftime show would be Eminem, Childish Gambino.
Eminem, definitely. I'm surprised
I
he hasn't.
have a bit of a controversial one, but actually, I probably wouldn't want to see them in the Super Bowl. They got kind of depressing music, but I really like Billie Eilish. I think her name is. I like her music. I know a lot of people don't, but I like her. I like her stuff. I don't usually actually like pop that much. But yeah, she's not bad.
Yeah, I have a friend at school who goes really overboard with Billie Eilish. She actually looks like Billie Eilish.
I kind of look like Billie Eilish. I'm just kidding.
No, you do not. No,
Imagine
no,
if I-
you do not. No, you do not. No. But yeah, I'm with an SB. That's something like SB said he messes with The Weeknd heavy, but not while watching football. Yeah, The Weeknd. Their songs are catchy. They have some pretty good music, but like it's not really a Super Bowl type scenario. But I mean, hey, maybe this will be a great halftime show because we've seen terrible, we've seen good, we've seen bad. Hopefully, this is above that. Especially last year's Super Bowl halftime show when we got to see Shakira and J-Lo with their fat asses jiggling all around the stage. Oh my God. I didn't even care for the music. I was just staring.
Yeah, the music wasn't too good, but I think everyone was looking at that, to be honest with you. And I was really surprised because I was really looking forward to Shakira. But it's kind of unimpressing, to be honest with you. That was kind of the only thing about it, to be honest with what we just said.
Yeah, Ryder, I think that what Dante said about Billie Eilish would be depressing. Psycho Ghost Trackers, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Psycho, be sure to hit that like button and share the stream out, my G. How you doing today? Psycho, you can either give me your opinion in the chat. You can tell us who you think's gonna win the Super Bowl and the final score and why, or you can join the Discord. The link is in the description. You can join for a couple seconds, about a minute, and tell us the score, tell us why, and who you think will win and everything. But proud to see people in here. We're getting the viewers back in here. For a while we only had about 2 or 3 viewers, about 4 viewers at the time. But then in the last 2 minutes, we've actually skyrocketed from 3 to 8. So that's pretty damn good. 33 likes. That's well spent. That's well spent right there, Well spent time. But honestly, yeah, last year, the best thing about the Super Bowl, I was going for the 49ers last year, to be honest. The best thing about the Super Bowl, besides the football game, was the halftime show. And let me tell you, I would stare at J-Lo's ass every
Okay.
day. That is a nice ass. ass.
Me personally, I'm partial to Shakira, because no one moves their hips like Shakira. But
Forever. Ole, ole, ole.
Shakira.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! I would play some music in the stream, but I don't know if I can play any of the
Copyrighted.
Weeknd's music because it's copyright. Unless I can get
Yep.
the Weeknd's opinion, or I can be like, let me just tweet out the Weeknd.
Let's get the Weeknd as a guest in our.
Let's get him in here.
Let's see who he's.
He's probably doing his makeup right now, preparing to do the show. I'm just hoping
Yeah,
it doesn't.
100%.
I'm hoping it doesn't rain in Tampa today, because raining in a Super Bowl, and it's an outside stadium, it's gonna suck. All right, Ghost Tracker says Tampa Bay is going to win. He has Tom Brady. It's Tom Brady. It's in Tampa Bay, Florida. It's warm, and Tom Brady gonna win. I think it's going to be 32-20. Buccaneers. Okay, we got another Buccaneers fan picker. Okay. Pick.
Right now, I'm not really keeping track, but the Chiefs are the favorite among the
So
people
far,
who are.
out of like the 10 people who've said, I think Chiefs are up 6-4. We've had Buccaneers people say, and even bet money. We've had Tampa Bay. We have Chiefs fans say that same thing too and stuff. So
Ariana Grande, I guess, is supposed to do the Super Bowl next year. People are saying, so that should be pretty interesting as well.
She has a high ass voice.
She has a really good voice. Like, I'm not even lying. Like, it doesn't matter if you like her music or not. She has a fantastic. She probably has one of the best voices on the radio today.
Yeah.
I don't actually know this, people. Another favorite host next year. Have you ever heard of 5 Seconds of Summer? Am I just like under a rock? I've never heard of them.
5 seconds of.
It's a band. It looks like 5 Seconds of Summer.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I've never heard of a band called 5 Seconds. Maurice Moses.
Tampa Bay is going to win. It's Tom Brady and it's Tampa, Florida. It's warm, and Tom Brady's going to win. I think it's going to be 32-20. Get out of here,
dude!
bro.
I just read that.
The Bucks are going to win. It's going to be by a field goal.
I read that, Dante. Did you not hear me read that?
Oh, my bad. No, I did not.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, Maurice said 32-20. Yeah, get out of here, psycho. I don't know what you're talking about.
Psycho, don't mind him. He's supposed to be doing his job and not judging people for their opinion. But
I'm not.
Who is this? Welcome. Never mind.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Anyway,
We have 50 likes on the stream. Let's get to 55.
we're at 50 likes.
I know. I made you look.
Dude, it's on my screen. I can't really make you look. I'm looking at it right now. I've been
Hey
staring
guys,
at it for
I can only
hours.
stay here for 30 more minutes, so let's hear your questions. Let's hear what you got.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions, let us know in the chat. If you want to join the Discord, go right ahead.
Why are people saying LOL?
Because
What
of
happened?
the person leaving and stuff and what we said. Forever.
What's going on, R2D2?
Oh, we got
Who
R2.
you picking in the Super Bowl, bro?
What's going on, bud? How you doing, man? I just got the comment, dude. It's super late. Who do you think is the best? Best team this year, or what do you mean by best? Like, who do you want to win? I'm guessing the Ravens. Yeah, I want
The Ravens aren't in it.
I know. I want the Ravens to go to the Super Bowl just to win. Like, why not? No, I'm going with Dante's going with Kansas City. I'm going for Tampa Bay. But honestly, both of us don't really care. We don't really care who wins.
Realistically, though, I'm picking the Chiefs. But if I were to actually say which team I hope would win, I'm always gonna pick against Tom Brady just because I don't really like him that much. So I hope the Chiefs win.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't really care all that much. I'd care if if it was a Steel. Let's just say if the Steelers were in this, I would have to be getting mentally prepared right now. Cause it was tough after the Green Bay loss. Like you're sad for like 2 weeks. It sucks to lose in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. But we got 34 likes.
That's why I was saying. That's why I said I was glad we lost to the
Ooh.
Browns. Because I'd rather lose to the Browns than lose in the Super Bowl. Because it sucks.
R2 says he got the Bucks winning 24-21. Okay, that's
24-21.
That's a
Okay,
reasonable
that's respectable.
Score. That's a reasonable score. I respect it. I like Tom, but he doesn't need any more rings. Yeah, it's true. But you gotta look at
Yeah, you should have
Tom's.
hung it up.
Yeah, he don't need any more rings. He's already won 6. But Tom Brady has just proven everyone this season that he can win without Bill Belichick, and he can still win the game because
Yeah.
he is.
What team do you think deserves to win the most non-bias?
Well,
I mean,
I would-
that's kind of I don't know how to answer that
Yeah,
question.
because Dante would say the Steelers. I'd say the Ravens, but I guess what team?
wait, no, I thought he meant between the Bucks and the Chiefs.
What do you mean by this? Do you mean like in the NFL, Ryler, or do you mean these two teams?
Yo, so if he's talking about this, like actually, if he's just talking about anything in general, I'm not gonna be biased. Listen, the team that deserves to win is the team that's the best in the league. That's how the Super Bowl's supposed to be: the best team in the AFC versus the best team in the NFC. You know, like of course, I hope the Steelers get in, even if they're not really the best team in the AFC. But yeah, I mean, I think the team who is the best overall deserves to win the Super Bowl. So, and I think that's the Chiefs.
Maybe he's
Okay.
saying. Whoa, what the fuck? Maybe he's saying like what team deserves to win, start winning games. Maybe he means like that. Like, is there like a team in the league that you think deserves to win a little bit more than what they usually win?
I think the Browns
The Browns
should go deep in the playoffs next year. I hope they do.
I
hope the Browns take the AFC North. I hope they beat the Steelers out. Because the Steelers aren't making any moves, getting any quarterbacks. Their window is shut, and I won't even have to acknowledge that. Like, obviously, I root for them every year. I hope that they win every game. I expect them to win every game, but
I'm gonna go with the Vikings on this. I think the Vikings should win because a lot of people are hating on Kirk Cousins because he has never really won the big game. It took him a couple years to win on a Monday night or a Thursday night football game. But Kirk Cousins, he's tossing some pretty good yards. He'll toss 4,000. He'll toss 30 touchdowns. He's not a bad player, With Justin Jefferson on his team now, and who I believe will be the best running back next year, Delvin Cook. This team is stacked on offense. Defense needs a lot more work, but if they can get a veteran on any other team to come on the team and they draft some really good defensive players in the draft, the Vikings could be division winners next year. They could go all out, or they can, go for a 9 to 10 win season and make the playoffs and see how far that goes and where it takes them and improve on that, and then in a couple years win the big game and stuff. But
I know this is a little off topic. Actually, not really, because it's the Super Bowl, but let's hope for some actual good commercials and not just like that freaking creepy monkey baby dog thing. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Puppy monkey.
Like, what the hell is that? That's not even cool or funny. That's just freaking weird and creepy. I had a nightmare about that. That haunts your nightmare.
I might just chill tonight.
Weepy, get off the hub, bro.
No, look, listen.
Puppy monkey baby. Puppy monkey baby. Puppy monkey baby. Puppy monkey baby.
It's the commercial, the Puppy Monkey Baby commercial.
Yeah, but I couldn't hear it. It just sounded like feedback.
But yeah, I don't wait. How long ago was this? Mountain Dew Kickstarter was the commercial. That's basically what the commercial was. 4 years ago, Super Bowl was 2016. Who was in the Falcons and Patriots? Wow,
We got 7-3, by the way, in terms of Chiefs. People picking the Chiefs over the Bucks. Just so you
Okay.
know, 7-3.
There you go. Nice. What's that? Oh. Woo.
So what's everyone eating? Bro, I'm eating. I'm not gonna say that. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna get banned if I say that. Weepy, what are you eating for the Super Bowl?
What am I eating for the Super Bowl?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be more than likely eating wings. I think we're getting pizzas and chips and dip and stuff. Pretty much, basic Super Bowl.
Yeah,
And,
I'm gonna ask my parents if I can just like pick up some wings or something. I like wings a lot. I'm a wings guy. I can't really. I'm actually allergic to cheese, so I know pizza without cheese is kind of boring to be honest. But I love wings. Like I could eat them all day.
mm-hmm.
And, yeah.
I don't know if it was the Ravens. It probably was, but the Ravens were playing against someone, and the play was some crazy close play for like the win. Well,
Oh
that's
yeah, it was against the Steelers, right?
Yeah.
Like it was like you talked about like you guys were driving down the field and you threw the ball up, but it honestly wasn't the best throw by Lamar Jackson or whoever was throwing it,
but
and the receiver
it got into Snead's
got
hand.
boxed out by Minka Fitzpatrick. Yeah, but whoever threw it made it like a jump throw, so
Yeah.
like the receiver actually had to jump for the ball.
Yeah. I'm disgusted. He's lactose.
I'm not what?
That's
I'm
what
disgusted.
Tyler
He's
said.
lactose.
He's disgusted that you're lactose.
I'm not lactose intolerant. I'm allergic to milk. If I eat or digest milk, I'd like go into anaphylactic shock, which means my throat closes. If you're lactose intolerant, you just have an upset stomach, and there's a pill that lactose intolerant people can take so they don't get an upset stomach. I'm allergic.
Yeah, pretty much. So pretty much, if he eats cheese, he's gone.
So like, if I eat Weepy's like butt cheese, I will die.
Stop, you weirdo. God damn. Baked goods.
Actually,
maybe
that's a cool thing, SC. So like my allergy's not as bad as it was when I was a little guy. So I can actually eat milk if it's baked into stuff like brownies, some cookies. Just gotta be careful. Gotta carry an EpiPen and stuff. I don't know, it hasn't affected me too much. Clearly I'm still alive, so chilling.
Yep. Somehow still alive.
And like I'm not like it sucks, but like I mean, there's a lot worse stuff that could be going on. Like I could have COVID, I could have cancer. Like you gotta always thank your lucky stars because you always have better than someone else out there.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna go upstairs and grab me a drink. Dante, you can continue to talk to the fans, or you can also take a break. But I will be right back. Be sure to leave a like.
Yeah, guys, feel free to leave a like, subscribe. If you want to join the Discord call, feel free. Since I'm now by myself, I'm only gonna be able to stay here until 3:30. So if you want to ask me something, you have like 20 minutes, pretty much. Yeah, I see. The Super Bowl is always good in terms of the food situation. I feel like I like when obviously it won't happen this year because of COVID, but our cousins come over sometime, and my one cousin is of Spanish descent. Dude, Spanish food is literally my favorite food. Like it's just so delicious. But like I said, I'm a wings man, so it'll be good no matter what. I'm gonna be chilling. I'm not a picky eater in the slightest. So yeah, we got 7-3 though. 7-3. 7 people picking the Chiefs, 3 people picking the Bucks. Seems about right. Seems about what's going on. 70%, I would say, are in favor of the Chiefs. Chiefs are the favorite, 100%. I personally picked the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs are going to win 34-28. Yeah, feel free to ask anything, whether it be halftime show, commercials, the NFL honors that just happened. What are your opinions? Type them in chat. Let me see what you got.
Chiefs are gonna win.
Who's gonna win? Chiefs. Yeah, man.
Yep.
Yeah, Chiefs. Chiefs are the favorite for a reason. They're very, very explosive. The Bucks have the sixth ranked defense like overall in the league, and the Chiefs played the Rams and they beat the Rams, and the Rams have the best defense in the league. So I don't see why they wouldn't be able to beat just stomp over the Bucks defense. And like if there is a team to beat the Chiefs, it's going to be a well balanced team. And if there was one thing I'd say about the Buccaneers, it's that they're a well-balanced team, but I just don't think their defense is good enough, to be honest with you. It's better than the Chiefs, but you don't compare defense to defense. You compare defense to offense, right? And, I just think I think the Chiefs just have too many game changers. So getting the Chiefs to win. You know? Hopefully, old Tommy Terrific will hang it up, 6 rings is enough. Ryler says, Dante, do it. Just do it. I don't know what you're saying to do it to. If you're saying to do Weepy's mom, yeah, 100%. Yeah, Weepy's mom, get over it, I don't know. But, yeah, what do you guys have to say? What are your opinions? What are your thoughts? Type of chat. It's kind of cool that me and Weep are able to do this podcast. I don't know if you guys know, but he's a Ravens fan and I'm a diehard Steelers fan. So obviously, they're in the same division, so we clash quite a bit. Now, I will say, Weepy is misinformed a lot of the time, because he thinks the Ravens are better than the Steelers for some reason. I don't know why, but Yeah, no problem. I mean, I'm not the one who's streaming. Weepy is, but yeah, I'm trying my best. This is interesting for sure. This is an interesting perspective, I would say. It's weird being on this side of like the stream, I guess. Yeah. If I was to be a YouTube streamer, I would definitely say I don't think I do what Weepy does in terms of like the non-face reveal. I just feel like there's so much pressure built up, Like I don't 100% just like if I was to stream, I'd have a face cam because then you just have people just bugging you all the time, I'd like it to be like more of a chill environment. So yeah, Colin, who do you think's gonna win the Super Bowl though? If you watch football, what are you looking for? What is your favorite thing about Super Bowl Sunday? Whether it be like the food, whatever the game. What is it? Tell me. Also, I hope you all are staying safe and healthy during these times, obviously. How concerned are you about the Steelers after Ben retires? Oh, that is a good... yeah. Yo, you're like looking into my nightmares there, buddy.
I'm not concerned at all.
I am very nervous about the prospect. I am not like looking forward to that at all. The Steelers, in my opinion, have only had 2 great quarterbacks in their history, which was Terry Bradshaw and Big Ben. If you're looking at 2 out of they've been around for 70 years, that sucks. So I'm just hoping for the best while we have Ben, I would have liked for them to start looking for a quarterback sooner because getting a quarterback is just pure luck, to be honest.
Ooh, we got a Cleveland Brown fan in here.
Yeah. Yo, Cleveland Browns. Nice. I'm glad you guys made it in the playoffs. I was really happy. I was hoping you guys would make the Super Bowl. You got close. You almost beat the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes went out of the game too. Dante, stop ignoring my very, very good.
It's interesting because the rest of the division might be set for at least 5 years. Ballin Do Hobbit, welcome to the stream. Be sure to hit that like button if you're new to the channel. Subscribe. We are 1 subscriber away from 1,640, and we are 6 likes away from 40, ladies and gentlemen. So,
Oh, yeah, SC, I completely agree. Yeah, all the AFC North quarterbacks other than the Steelers are really young. So, yeah, they'll be set for a bit. It'll definitely be weird since the Steelers pretty much dominate all of the teams in the AFC North now and in the past, like, 20 years. It'll be weird stepping down from being the kings of the AFC North to probably like the bottom, like the fourth place. But empires fall, right? Steelers are still going to be better than the Ravens, but
Dante, shut your damn mouth. That's false accusation right there. Anyway, we're talking about the Super Bowl here, not the Steelers or Ravens or Browns or Bengals, sadly.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have 7 people watching, and thank you for the dislike button. I can tell you did that because we had 1, now we have 2.
Colin, why you disliking? Come on, bro,
dude, it's okay. He probably didn't dislike. I might just be saying that because he's the newest one, but if he did, it's okay. You can't. He doesn't have to like. Oh, now we have 35 likes. Appreciate that. Maybe he hit the wrong button or something. I don't know. Anyway, 132 playbacks so far, which is about 100 views so far on the stream tonight. So it's pretty good. Let's see if we can get over 500 playbacks tonight, which means a 300 viewed stream today. So, yeah. All right. Do we have any other questions?
He says he has one question before he heads out.
All right.
What is your question?
What's the last Super Bowl question for you? I'll answer that. Then I gotta go take a piss. I don't know. I haven't really drank anything.
Did you not go pee yet?
No.
What did you just do?
I went upstairs, hung out with my niece for a minute, grabbed a drink, talked with my mom, and then went back downstairs.
It's like, hi, Uncle. I'm like, I don't know if you want to say your name on the stream, but she's like, hi, Uncle Weepy, and you're like, leave me the fuck alone, bitch.
It's Uncle Logan. She don't really say my name unless I say like, hey, Naomi, and then she's like, oh, hi, Uncle Logan. She doesn't really say hi unless you know she's shy. I can say my name out loud. I don't really care. Should the Steelers pay through the nose for Deshaun Watson?
No, SC said who has the better head coach, Arians or Reed?
Andy Reid. Andy Reid's 100% better.
I'm gonna pick Bruce Arians. If you were watching earlier in the stream, you know why I picked Bruce Arians. But look at the Arizona Cardinals. They're absolute freaking just garbage. Like a dumpster fire. Like they suck. All right. I know they have Kyler Murray, but they're not good. And Andy Reid came in 2013. He took a chance. He got an aging quarterback in Carson Palmer. Took the Arizona Cardinals year 1 to the playoffs and took them in the playoffs 3-4 seasons consecutively. And it's not even his fault that they lost like every year. They got pretty deep in the playoffs too. They lost because the untimely turnovers and stuff. Like he can't control the turnover margin,
Well, mainly
so then he got pissed about it, and then he left and went to the Buccaneers. And he turned the Buccaneers around real quick too. If you look at that, they're already in the Super Bowl.
He did retire. He did retire for a good couple years, and then he came back.
Yeah, he retired.
Yeah, the Cardinals. They lost due to not playing well, but you also got to look at the teams they played. The last time the Cardinals stepped foot in the playoffs, the last team they played was the Carolina Panthers back in 2015. If you remember that year, the Carolina basically, they basically fucked your team in the asshole every game. That team was so dominating throughout the first 16 games and in the playoffs, and then just to get destroyed by Denver and a Peyton Manning who, Peyton Manning didn't even play good that season. He had over 10 turnovers.
Okay, I don't know if I'd say get destroyed by. They got destroyed by Denver's defense, not by Peyton Manning. And
I know. I was saying they got destroyed by Denver, and they played against.
Von Miller was the first defensive player to win for like 40 years.
No,
you know that, right? There's so few defensive players that win Super Bowl MVPs.
Well,
it's always usually a player, so that says something.
Malcolm Smith won in 2013 with Seattle. And I don't even know what he did. He got a pick 6. That was about it. I mean, I wouldn't really say that's MVP worthy, but
Ball and Ash, should the Steelers pay through for Deshaun Watson? We were talking about this earlier. Weepy, I believe, says he wants Deshaun Watson to go to Weepy thinks Deshaun Watson will either go to the Bears, the Jets, or the Jaguars. But he says if he goes to the Bears, Oh no, that's Carson Wentz. Weeby said he either thinks Deshaun Watson's going to go to Dolphins or Jaguars or Jets. And I said I don't think Deshaun Watson's going to get traded at all because the Texans aren't looking to trade him at all. And I don't think the Steelers have any option in getting him. As much as I'd love to get him, it costs us like three first round picks and like TJ Watt to put things into perspective. And right now, the Steelers' lifeblood is the defense. So yeah, that'd be a bad move. That'd be a regressive move, I should say. I really wanted the Steelers to make a move on Matt Stafford. I thought that was the most realistic thing that they could do. But they didn't even do anything, you know? Like, that's the thing that kind of pisses me off about the Steelers. They don't usually make blockbuster trades. Like, it was amazing when the Steelers trade up, like, 10 spots to get Devin Bush in the one draft. Like, that never happens, you know?
Yeah. I'm gonna take this time to quickly, shout out my football fan page on Instagram. Guys, be sure to go follow me on Instagram at @BMore_fan2002. I'm gonna put it in the chat. I do post a bunch about the Ravens and stuff, but I'm gonna start posting about NFL and whatnot, in the future. But we just hit over 100 followers a couple of weeks ago. I'm currently at 105. There's the name right there. Go check me out and stuff. And so yeah, what was your thoughts on? No, never mind. You don't know.
You can ask. What were you gonna say?
Well,
what are my thoughts on what?
On the Balin's question about Watson
I already answered it.
Yeah, I know. All right.
What about JJ Watt? JJ Watt's probably gonna get traded.
Oh yeah, let's talk about J.J. Watt. Now, there's a lot of teams that that need some good defensive pass rush, and even though J.J. Watt is injury prone, and he's not like he used to play back in the good old days, he's still a really good player. He's still a player who can put up 10 sacks.
Some, great years ahead of him.
Yeah, he's still a player who can put up 10 sacks on your team. He's still someone who can get a pick six out of nowhere, and he can even catch the ball too.
That's true. He was a tight end in college.
Yeah, he can do a lot for your team. So there's a lot of
three-time defensive player of the year as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of teams that could use talent like JJ Watt. I'm a Ravens fan, so the Ravens could use JJ Watt. We have
because their pass rush is
our pass rush is good.
They have quarterbacks, but their pass rush definitely needs to improve.
Judon, he didn't play his best season, but he made the Pro Bowl, so he must have did something right. And Yannick Ngakoue, it's his first season with the Ravens. He got only 3 sacks total with us. He had 5 in Minnesota, so but one of them's gonna go, sadly, due to free agency and trade. But whatever one goes, I wish them the best of luck. But if we can,
where do you think he is going to end up?
Huh?
Where do you think where would you predict he'd end up?
JJ Watt, judging on the teams that really need a good defense, he can go to Jacksonville. He can go to New York, and he can also go play for Cincinnati. I can also see him going to Cincinnati to play in for the Bengals. But there could also be a small chance.
I kind of have a different perspective on the situation. I don't think he'd go to any of those teams. I'm pretty sure he's getting out there, He's looking for a Super Bowl championship, like a Super Bowl caliber team as of now. And I would probably say I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up on the Packers. He went to Wisconsin to college. Green Bay, Wisconsin, obviously. The Packers are in Wisconsin. And the Packers are definitely a Super Bowl caliber team, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
And the cool thing is he might, I think you have to say the Steelers are a possible destination too, because I don't know realistically how much of an option that is, just because of the Steelers cap space and the fact that they already have defensive players on that side of the ball. But both of his brothers play on the Steelers. So imagine how cool it would be to have the Watt triplets on the Steelers. That'd be so sick. That'd be cool to see TJ and JJ play together on the same like drive. That'd be dope.
Mm. Um,
And they play on the same side, I think, too, the left side or the right side.
yeah, I don't know. I'm not that too specific. Balin says, "Do you feel the NFL has failed miserably to many regards in being socially responsible, culturally responsible, and shown it has a racial conscience?"
Conscious.
I thought he misspelled something. My bad. So do I think the NFL has taken that stuff, taking it to their own manners correctly? No, there's still a lot of racial talk that goes on in the NFL. Let's talk about the first thing you said. The social
Do
responsibility.
you think the NFL has the social responsibility? I'm guessing with COVID and stuff. Social this.
No, not really. Like there's still players who get COVID to this day. But they don't make it as much as a big deal as when it first started. Because there was a lot of teams. The Ravens had half their team go out with COVID. There was a bunch of teams that had star players go out with COVID and stuff. It was miserable watching teams that had good players lose them and then just do really bad with them, but bad with the teams and stuff. And the NFL didn't really take any consideration in helping that situation. They still there's still players who went to parties. James Winston went to a strip club during
and the Steelers picked him up. I don't even know why. I mean, it's a low risk, high reward situation, but
what the hell?
He's a young guy, but and I understand you got to give people second chances, but that was so freaking stupid.
You're gonna catch. I'm not sure if you're gonna catch an STD, but you're gonna catch something there, bro.
So I completely agree with Weepy. I think socially responsibly wise, I think the NFL has done a pretty good job. I don't know how you look at it, Ballin, but looking at the four main sports: NBA, MLB, NHL, and NFL. I think NHL has done the best with COVID. It seems like the least amount of people of getting COVID are hockey players. Not saying that they're not getting it, but I'm saying their bubble and everything they do. And I think the NFL, they've been really good and on the ball about rescheduling games. And listen, with COVID around, it's going to be impossible to be completely fair. And listen, I talk from experience. If anyone's been indirectly screwed, it's the Steelers. The Steelers have been in 3 games where it's been rescheduled. And it's completely understandable. The teams we played against, the Ravens, the Bills, the Titans, they can't control the COVID situation, So, I mean, they could, but you don't know what happened, except for the Ravens. The one Ravens incident was stupid. That guy should have been, criminally charged with something. He knows he has COVID, and he comes in, the strength and conditioning coach. That's ridiculous. I know they fired him, but he should have been, charged with something. That's because, there's some people, Mark Andrews of the Ravens. He's a tight end for the Ravens. He's diabetic. He's what's it called? He's severely at risk to get more severe symptoms of COVID. So that could be looked at not attempted murder, but you know what the chat, you get what I'm saying? It's just irresponsible and irredeemable if you keep that under wraps and there's people that actually are affected by it. That's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. The next one was culturally responsible. So with culture and stuff, what would be a good intel on cultural responsibilities in the NFL? Did anything happen this year that dealt with culture in the NFL?
I just think it's cool that in COVID times we can all come together, whether you live in an urban suburbs or rural. We've had football to watch, so we're not all depressed. in these depressing times,
Mm-hmm.
or as depressed. If you watch sports at all, like they help cheer you up a little bit depending on the team you grew up watching. Um, it was definitely good. The first sport to come back, I believe, was hockey, and it was the NHL playoffs, and that definitely lifted up people's spirits a lot. So I think culturally, it just made like society a bit happier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I guess you want to talk about the racial. Oh, Dante, your mic, your mic, your mic, your mic. Yeah, guys, ladies and every now and then Dante's mic is gonna go completely shitty. So brace yourselves. That's all
And my
I'm
name is
saying.
Dante. I'm known for three things: being a Steelers fan, being a better Among Us player than Weepy is, and for having a crappy mic. So I apologize. But
Only two of those are correct. Only
Weepy,
only
what do
one
you
of
think
those.
about Weeby, what do you think about the racial like justice situation with the NFL, like taking a knee at the anthem, stuff like that? What do you
Okay.
think? I think that's what.
For players taking a knee, I full on. I respect it. Those players. They're doing that for racial rights and stuff, and they're doing it for the reason they're doing it, so they can show people not with words, but show people they stand against racism and they stand against having the rightness of African Americans and stuff like that. And I completely agree with it. I know a lot of people who don't agree with it, and a lot of people, like military people think that's disrespectful, to kneel during the national anthem and stuff. But I know people from the military, like my dad. He served in the military for a couple years, and he pretty much he respects it. Like he has nothing wrong with it. Surely he does like stand for the national anthem, but he does not have a problem with taking a knee because at the end of the day, who cares? Like it's a big deal, but people are giving up watching football over people kneeling and stuff. I didn't know football was mainly about politics and stuff.
Anything is politics.
Yeah, pretty much everything nowadays.
Everything is politics.
Like you can speak about Pepsi and be like, oh, Pepsi has politics, and I'm like, what the fuck, I didn't sit here to watch the Ravens game, to watch them kneel and turn it off. I sat here to watch some good football. I'm here to watch football. Win or lose, I'm here to watch football, not to judge and and say that, oh, you're disrespectful because you're not standing for the national anthem. It's totally up to them.
I'm kind of with Weepy. I think racism has been a problem in our country for a long, long time, and people are starting to recognize it more and more. I hope that it gets solved. I kind of agree with what Childish Gambino says about racism, though. Actually, I'm not gonna say what he said because I don't want to misquote him, but it was in his interview with the Breakfast Club, and he talks about how basically white people, like if they go into like a business contract or something, they're seen as if they have a clean slate. But if a African American or a black person were to walk into like a business deal or something, they're looked as like a criminal like aspect. And I agree with that. Like I think there's racist dealings and stuff. There's so many racist people that I don't even think they're aware that they're being racist. Like for example, there's people that say like, "Oh, you're well spoken. Like why do you have to say that to someone? Like they speak English. Like it doesn't matter if they're black. Like that's what literally people used to say. I don't know. I'm getting too much into it. But with the kneeling aspects, I think the Steelers are cool because Alejandro Villanueva served 3 tours in Afghanistan, and I plan on serving in the U.S. Air Force here pretty soon. Well, after college, but pretty soon nonetheless. And if I was on the football field, I would definitely stand for the anthem. I'm not gonna lie, but I would definitely support the people who are kneeling. I would not have a problem with it whatsoever because there is a problem. I would just hope they wouldn't judge me for standing and think I'm like in opposition. I'm just standing because out of respect for the men and women that like died and stuff. But yeah, I can understand both sides of the argument, 100%. But yeah, I'm in support of ending racial injustice, systematic racism, all of that.
Mm-hmm. We got
Hippo, what's up?
we got Hippo in the voice chat. Hippo, how you doing, bud? You mind turning on your mic and talking with us for a couple minutes?
Hippo,
Come on, bro.
Hippo,
You can.
come on,
I
turn
know
on your mic.
I know you're not the biggest fan of football and whatnot, but you can at least tell us who you think's gonna win and why. You don't have to even explain why. Just say who you think's gonna win, and then give us a score, like a score prediction, if you should say.
Also, Hippo, did you like the stream?
Yeah, Hippo, have you joined the stream yet, bud? We're trying to get to 1,000. Not 1,000. We're trying to get to 155 likes. Currently, we're almost at 40.
You say 155 likes?
Yes, that is the goal. 100 likes.
100?
Yes, that is the goal. 100 likes.
Bro, I gotta leave here pretty soon. I can't stay too long.
I know. When you go, I'm gonna continue to stream for like another 30 minutes, but maybe.
You're trying to get 100 likes in 30 minutes.
Dude, you don't know. Maybe Mr. Beast can shout me out. We have no clue.
Get the Mr. Beast burger promo or something.
Yeah, I want to try. The Mr. Beast chicken sandwich looks really good. But
yeah, all of it looks really good, but I think it's only in California, unfortunately. I don't know. Hippo, but I don't. Is Hippo allowed to be in here? He's not asking.
Yeah, he can be. He's cool. He's fine.
Okay. Hey guys, if you want to ask a question, just again, you can join the Discord. You can type it in chat. We'd prefer it if you join the Discord because we'd like to hear your lovely voices, unless you're a squeaker. But we don't hate. We don't judge. Safe space, as Weepy likes to say, because Weepy is a sensitive soul. But yeah, ask us your questions.
I never said I'm a sensitive soul.
Say who you think will win the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Hey Hippo, thank you for leaving a like. 35 likes, 2 dislikes. We're almost halfway. Not even close. How about if we hit 55 likes, I'll be satisfied with that. 55 likes. So 20 more.
Yeah, I thought that was your goal, and I thought that made sense because it's Super Bowl 55. So 55 likes for Super Bowl.
This seems very small for a big deal. But anyway, it's alright, Likes aren't everything. The views are what count the most, So far, we got to do a little bit better in the views, We're only at 139 playbacks, which rounds out to about 110, or about 105 views. So we got to do a little bit better, get some more people up in here, But, for now, we're pretty good. We're doing pretty decent. We're doing pretty good. Whew.
Maurice said he put 3 H's.
Who? Maurice?
Oh, Triple H. Yeah, Triple H is a pretty good wrestler.
Yeah, he wrestles.
Yeah, he's like me. He's like me. We both could kick Weepy's ass in a fight.
Only the Triple H part can probably kick me in a fight, but not Dante. Let's be honest.
I don't know about that, bro. He's 6'4". I'd use it against him.
Yeah, but he's 6'4". Yeah, I am 6'4". But
that's what I just said.
How would you describe your body size? Are you a toothpick? Are you normal? Are you big? Are you
like normal frame? But I'm faster than you, and I make you burn.
Fast is a lot, but
yeah, Triple H is probably one of my favorite wrestlers. To be honest, my favorite wrestler is probably Randy Orton. That's also because I met him when I was a kid. Pretty cool. Well, my mom met him. I didn't meet him, but she got a picture with him, and he signed one of my action figures, I think, or something.
I met Daniel.
So that's pretty. The guy who went from saying yes, and then he changed his thing to no.
And now he's one of the best superstars in WWE.
You know what actually made me get into WWE besides Randy Orton?
Rey Mysterio.
I had a huge Rey Mysterio is freaking sick, but I had a huge freaking crush on one of the divas. Her name was like AJ or something.
AJ Lee.
I found her hot, dude.
Yeah, I would
her
bang
name,
any WWE diva. Depends on who it is though.
I don't really watch WWE anymore, but yeah, I thought she was hot.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Hippo, can you just turn on your mic once and say hi? If you do that, I will appreciate you.
I also liked the one little person, Horn Ziggler or whatever. I forget what his name.
Ziggler.
What's his name? I forget. I forget what is it. It's something.
It's Hornswoggle.
Something weird.
Where is
Hornswoggle.
Ziggler?
I don't know.
Well, the dude's back. Welcome. How you doing today? You want to give us your opinion on the Super Bowl? Who you think's gonna win? Final
He
score?
said he thinks the Chiefs are gonna. You were away when he joined. So actually, it's 8-3 now, with people thinking the Chiefs are gonna win.
Hey, Maurice.
All right, guys.
Divas, bro. Up and he left.
Well, I guess if there's no more questions, I think I'm gonna we're gonna head out. I'll give everyone till 3:42, and I'm gonna head out here.
We have any more questions from the Peanut Gallery? Please let us know. This video is not sponsored.
Please feel like it's sponsored by NFK Gaming. Make sure you go subscribe to him. Actually, don't subscribe to him because he has some embarrassing videos. I should actually probably
Subscribe.
Yes, subscribe to Weepy Guitar 90. I agree with that.
subscribe to Weepy Guitar 90.
Yes.
Okay.
We got
Private then.
me too. Man, we gotta get these people up in here. I don't know. Whoa! Okay. Sorry.
Hello?
Hello?
I thought I just heard someone scream.
Me. That was me. Oh, sorry.
You screamed? Why'd you scream?
I don't know. I was trying to whisper into my mic, and I saw on my Discord that it wasn't going through, so I just screamed to see if my mic was still working. Whoa! Okay. Alright, guys, it's time for the lotion ASMR.
Time to, I guess, hear Weepy Fap. I don't know what's going on.
Well, are you doing a DBD stream later?
Not later today, but maybe another day.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if you knew this, but it is Sunday, and today is the Super Bowl. So,
Which means, yes,
I don't know
will
if that answered
definitely
your
be
question.
streaming. I'm just kidding. That's a joke. It smells good in my house right now. It smells like garlic.
yeah, that's because I'm standing behind you right now. That's why it smells good.
Dante, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a question from your mom.
Oh, really? What she said?
How does it feel to be a Steeler? I'm just kidding. The sounds of silence. All right, if we have any more questions, please answer in the chat. Sorry for being a little quiet. You know, we haven't really had a question in a couple minutes, you know, and we're bored. We've been talking for...
Looks like we just got a question in the chat. We read it out loud.
Well, I don't see no questions. So, I mean, unless you know you've been smoking the good shit, you know, read away.
You not see a question?
No, I see... Well, Maurice, I don't have that hours thing. My Nightbot isn't that good, you know. I can tell you we've been streaming for 2 hours and 48 minutes and 13 seconds, 15 seconds, 16 seconds, 17 seconds, 18 seconds, 19 seconds, 20 seconds, 21, 20 seconds. I'm done. Yeah, Maurice, I'm sorry. I'm not KY material. I'm not professional. I am the Weepster, you know. I make some pretty basic content, for the love of humanity and the love of being bored. Does Weepy's mom like Dante? You know what?
Yo, that's a great question. Who asked that? NFK. Yo, that is a great question. Yeah,
Alright.
Weepy's mom and
I don't.
myself, we've been going at it for quite some time now.
Alright, that question is being blocked. Do not talk about my mama like that. Nah. Do not talk about my mama like that. Hey Dante, welcome back. How you been, buddy?
What's up, Dante?
I guess this is actually good as time as any, but Weepy, how would you feel if I was your new dad? I think I'm gonna propose to your mother.
And we're gonna move him out. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Dante. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye, Don.
You gonna continue talking shit?
Yo, forbidden love is the best love. I'm just kidding. Yeah.
You just made me want to hit that kick and ban button, don't you?
Hey, but Weepy stream, make sure you like, make sure you sub. My name's Dante. If you just joined, if you don't know who I am, my name's Dante. I love the Steelers. I love football. And I'm picking the Chiefs to beat the Bucks tonight, 34-28. Yeah.
I'll be quite honest. I did not mean to leave. I was trying to hit general chat, the text chat, but I clicked.
And hopefully it's a fun game. Hopefully we can watch a fun game. But yeah, I gotta go now. I gotta start getting some food together here.
Well, I appreciate
yeah.
you joining me on the
Hopefully the
podcast.
Chiefs win.
Bye, Dante the noob.
I didn't hear what he said.
He said, "Bye, Dante, dude."
Oh, I thought he said bye, fucking noob. But
Maybe.
bye. Okay. Goodbye.
Shitter.
Oh, so so that dude must have been from KY's channel. Because I witnessed like all Maurice and everyone from his channel came over to my stream and they said shitter. I guess that's something he says. I don't know. That's cool. Over here we say what do I have a national language? Wait, we don't have that. We don't have anything. I'm a small community. This is the Weepy Guitar 90 community, YouTube is not receiving enough maintained smooth streams, such as viewers will experience buffering. What the heck? Okay, so some reason my stream is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. I don't know why. That's kind of weird because I've been doing this for a couple hours now and it hasn't really done anything until now. So, if the stream does go off air, I love y'all. I thank you for showing up today, And I do once again, Dante, leave, you cunt. Go make your cheeseless pizza, you fuck boy. So what do we talk about? We're gonna talk about life now. We're gonna talk about life, success, and our blessing. We don't gotta talk about life. But what we can talk about is who we think will be in the next year's Super Bowl. who we think will be in Super Bowl 56. If you guys want to do a raid as well, we can do a raid. I got my boy M14 streaming on DVD right now. I'll be right back. Give me a second. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm still here. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I just want to say thank you to everyone who stopped by today. And I want to say thank you to all the great questions, all the great answers I received from you guys.
Weepster, welcome to the stream. You said the gen is 99 by the hills.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna salute. I'm gonna salute you guys by sending you guys to my boy M14's stream. He's currently streaming some Dead by Daylight. So if you're a fan of Dead by Daylight or you want to play Dead by Daylight, then you would love to join the stream.
This hill?
I think KY's in the stream too. I see him right there.
Nah, I'm at the wrong hill. I don't know.
I'm at the wrong airport.
You said one by me?
Here is his link.
Yo, Weepster, welcome to the stream, man. Happy Sunday.
Go check him out.
What, man? Kinda risky to get that body, but
He's streaming DBD, Dead by Daylight right now.
oh, okay. Oh, infectious Frank. Damn, man, I need to find a gen. I should have been working on a gen. I ain't know somebody was just going to the body. Alright, I see a gen. It's kind of close to the action too.
Now, before I go, do we have any other questions?
Keep doing that, gen. I got you, Jacob. I'm coming for you, brethren. What the hell is wrong with my button? They got ski. Going back to this gen. That's B. B using prove thyself. Nice. Oh crap, she's coming.
Later, miss. Naomi. Bye-bye. Yeah. Get away from the door.
Wait, oh, somebody's still on the hook? Yo, I'm coming, bro. Coming now. I didn't even realize you was on that hook, bro.
Sorry, I was saying goodbye to my niece. She's leaving and stuff.
Jacob. Matter of fact, fuck it. Yeah, Jacob's dying over there.
Why? Why what? Oh, you're talking about the earlier the mic thing? Sorry.
Small weepy raid. Yo, thanks, man. Welcome, Raiders. Oh, God! Aw, damn it. Didn't realize she was powered up. I wouldn't have made that anyway. Maurice. Moses, welcome to the stream, man. What were you playing, Weepy? Am I dead? No, wait, no, it's my first one. Not one. Both of you, well, somebody's far away on a gen. Somebody is getting closer to me. guess that's yeah. He's coming to get me. He's coming. He's gonna get me. Alright. Get me off this hook, brother. Yeah, she's not over here. She's not over here. Yeah, she says to me. She on me. Oh, she got red shoes. It's over. I'm talking about the Super Bowl. Oh, alright. What teams are in the Super Bowl right now? Oh, the Buccaneers. Damn, she got powered up too.
Anything else? So, any more comments? Any more questions? I see we have one current viewer watching.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Anyone else want to say something in the peanut gallery before
Oh,
Ice heads out?
I'm cleansing. I'm shook. I'm cleansing.
Of course, my stream now has excellent
Dang, everybody's
connections.
sick in here. Yo, welcome to the stream. Yo, yes. Unfortunately, yeah, we all sick, man. I can get beat, but hey, she did not see me. I got you, B.
Alright, that's going to do it for tonight. Not tonight, shit. That's going to do it for this afternoon. Thank you, everyone, once again. Leave a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys on the next stream. Peace out. Have a good time watching the Super Bowl tonight. Eat some good food, drink some good drink, have fun with family or friends, whoever you're watching with. Even if you're by yourself, have a little fun, you know. Don't go too crazy. Enjoy.